What up? It's your boy Jerry the Great. Oh, what's that noise you hear? That's just my brand new waterproof and skin safe Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0. Now, Father's Day is coming up faster than a boyfriend driving his girlfriend car while she's at work, and you probably haven't thought about a gift for dad yet. So, just grabbing something from the Manscaped catalog. They have trimmers, body wash, crop exfoliator, and the most comfortable pair of boxers a man would want. So just visit manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free shipping when you use our code word Dignified. Manscaped, your balls will thank you. I'm listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance is best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
Yeah, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast. And of course, I got my girl, the one, the only, Nessa Ness in the building.
Oh, thanks.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
And we back.
Good to see you.
And we black.
Yeah.
Not on crack.
Ew.
It's like that.
Yeah.
And like this. And like that. And like this. And like that. And we got another special guest this week. And he's coming for the sneak peek. Ooh. He's fresh off the stage doing them jokes, and he won't a fade, but he got a new hairline. That's true. His barber put him in the game. Tell me what they do. Bobby Brown Jr. in the building. I wanted to rap.
That was good.
Thank you. I just wanted to do that for no reason.
Yeah. How you know he sprayed my hairline on?
Oh, because you told everybody on goddamn. Well, one, you don't have a hairline. That's the first thing.
I got a hairline.
Did you wear a hat on the last show too?
I wore a beanie on the last show. You know?
Do you take your hat off?
I do. Around women I trust.
Okay. First date, you don't take your hat off?
It depends on. No, honestly, I'll be honest. First date, I put all my imperfections out there, so I usually don't wear hats on the first date.
Okay.
I want to be honest with how you meet me the first time, but after that, I can do whatever. But also, first dates, I usually look great. So
you get a spray.
Oh yeah, I get the LeBron. I got this left corner right here. It's a little weak.
You got a cowlick? Is that what it's called?
What do you? Oh, I don't even know what the name of it.
That's when like the end, the corner just going back a little bit.
That's what it's called.
It's called a cowlick. Yeah.
I thought that was like.
That means a cowlick means something different for this culture.
Oh, what does it mean for that culture?
It's like when the little boys have their hair straight, and then at the end it's like flicked up.
Oh. That's just a curl.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's a curl. Where we from?
Yeah, when it's like
cowlicks in the black community is like you got my brothers have cowlicks. Like they, instead of being straight across, they shit kind of round a little bit because they corners going back. Right. Like a cow lick they corners, I guess is what it comes from.
I don't think I like that. I'm gonna just say, I got a little. A little. It's going back a little bit, but I'm getting it there.
Say it's hereditary. That's how you get it. It's hereditary. Welcome back, man.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Pod, yeah, honestly, I'm very excited, Jerry. I don't think you realize how happy I was the last show. What'd you say?
That other time counted a little bit. This is the real time.
This is the real time.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the play cousins and the freak of delinquents. Y'all really welcome me. Kind of. Some people welcome me. Last time.
They fucked your ass up in them comments, Bob. I was like, ooh,
what are you,
Bobby? Dumb shit.
What are you? All right, give it to me, man. Give it to me. What? I know I saw the one girl who said, she said, oh, Bobby remind me of my ex-boyfriend. I can't do that.
And she said that's not a good thing. Yeah, she was like, the worst one I saw, it was a girl, and she meant this shit because she looked like a little paragraph. And she and in that paragraph,
she really did write a paragraph.
I was like, this is a little disrespectful, but I laughed a little bit. She was like, I see why he bombed in Jacksonville because first of all,
is that what?
I was like, oh shit, Bobby, no.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you hide a comment, but keep it so she can see it, but that he can't see it? Don't gotta block him. What the fuck?
Yeah. I went over there, man. She went in, but shout out to, I think her name was Brittany or something. Shout out to her.
I ain't want to name her out, but yeah.
I'm gonna call her.
She say what she got to say every week in the comments.
I love that about her. She's she keeps it 110.
She do the little paragraphs, and then she'll put a space.
Yep.
And then
That's
hit the next
thought.
topic.
The space. She put a space. She said I'm immature. She said he said he got an old soul, but he acted like he You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I can appreciate commenters like that though.
Yeah. I fuck with Brittany. Listen, that made my day. But I wasn't upset. I wasn't offended. I'm watching it, and I love the comment. I put a heart on that bitch. Shout out to you, Brittany.
Did you comment back to her?
I did. Absolutely. Let me read what I said. You know, I know the first girl when she was like, he reminded me of my ex-boyfriend. I said, oh, he must have been right a lot. She did not like that.
You had a nigga who was just correct all the time.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
You fumbled the bag. No, the other girl, I was just like, LMAO. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Nessa, I like the hair, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Thank you. I don't even want to have my
your headphones on. Show your what is it called?
braids, but
it's giving very much Pocahontas went to
Thank
the
you.
Bahamas.
Oh my god! Well, I ain't gonna tell you what DeAndre just called me.
What he called you?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Okay,
it's Pocahontas is in it though. So yeah, that's what
you say you want to poke your highness.
Oh.
All right. Okay, Jerry.
I'm gonna poke your highness as soon as you get home.
Yeah.
You giving me very much. They look very good. Shout out to whoever did them because they did a great job.
Her name is Karma.
Shout out to Karma. You know how you go to like the Bahamas or Jamaica or like Universal Studios now? Don't white people be getting their hair braided?
Stop.
Niggas be walking by like, what the fuck?
They be getting indigenous braids in the middle of the theme park.
For good money.
What the fuck y'all doing? Men walking around with dreads and shit.
I'm going to Mexico.
You excited about that?
I'm getting my first passport stamp. I'm going for
Shout out to you
24
for that.
hours.
Hey.
Hold on, how long?
24 hours.
That
it's okay. So shout out to my homegirl Monique. She's getting married. She invited me on her bachelorette trip in January. In January, I was like, yeah, I bet I'll be able to go. I'm a teacher and we have standardized testing, but I'm thinking, it'd be later in the school year, which is like the end of May. No, it started this week, and you have to have so many people to administer the test and all this shit, and then
I thought y'all did testing already. That was the writing.
We did the writing. We got testing all the time. Anyways, long story short, I found out that the testing days, because I just found them out like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I couldn't take off. So I'm going to leave here Friday night, get there Friday maybe like midnight, and then come back Sunday 7 a.m.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just going to say hello at this point.
Yeah. One night only. I'm from out of town for real.
Are you going to be doing activities the whole 24 hours in Mexico?
You know what? I'm really a napper when I'm on vacations. I don't like to have like a jam-packed day, but I got it in my mind. Like I'm mentally prepared right now.
You do come out the room sometimes like, hey y'all. That's how you was in Texas.
Oh.
I'm let them know. You be talking slow and shit like, let's wake up.
Nah, we finna be up and stuck.
Yeah.
We got a boat rental. We got a dinner plan.
How old y'all is?
Shit, we got this. Don't worry about all that.
I want to let you know because you wasn't here when I came back from my trip from Destin.
But as soon as I'm on the plane with it. Okay. Type shit. Yeah.
That's cool too. But you can't go all day. Y'all gonna miss that fucking flight back.
Ain't nobody missing no flight. We staying up. I ain't missing no flight.
So you gonna be on the plane and sleep from Mexico?
Yeah. Mexico. And it's only a 2-hour flight.
Out of Orlando?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Well, shit, what the fuck? Who gonna find?
They don't know where I'm leaving
By
from.
the time they see this, you gonna be gone. As a matter of fact, by the time they see this, you gonna be on your way back.
I don't know, but they might be meeting me now at the airport.
By the time they see this, you gonna be on your way back.
Please don't ever do me like that, man.
What?
One of them fake cousins. You seen like influencers who somebody stalks them and winds up at their house and then boom, blah, blah. That's happened at least once or twice this year already. Don't do me like that.
What you gonna do to him?
I ain't gonna do shit. What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Because ain't nobody got no gate to keep your ass out.
Yeah, I mean, he got that fire, not him. So.
She pointed at me. I was this way. Like, I don't know who got the fire, but I hope they protect the both of us.
So shit.
You did point at Bobby. And Bobby looked directly at the wall.
Y'all know what I mean. They know what I mean. You know what I mean. Shit. Yeah.
Hey, it's good though, man. I'm excited for you to have that day trip in Mexico.
Thank you.
You can't say Mexico. You got to say Mexico.
Once I get to yo.
Yeah, you got to say Mexico. What can in Mexico?
Everybody else leaving tomorrow. I'm jealous.
Did you have to pay full price?
Paid the full price.
Shit, you a good ass friend. I would ask for some of that back. Hey.
No. I think once I committed, I went through all of that shit to get.
You know what me doing? Me speeding me casa.
Gotta get the passport, vaccination card, all of this bullshit. I was like, man, I'm going. Well, I don't know all the ins and outs about the vaccine shit, but Yeah, I just went ahead and got it.
How long did it take you to get your passport? I don't have one.
Well, I expedited mine, so maybe.
Oh my, ooh, the
Maybe
teacher's making big money. Okay.
No, I ain't making no. Shut up, please don't. It ain't
She
big
used a
money.
big ass word called expedited. I
No,
was like,
yeah.
that sounds some shit like overnight.
It's not that terrible money. If you don't have any loans or any credit card debts and no kids.
You know,
if you're like a single person, yeah, teacher money ain't that bad.
Someone asked me if I had student loans, and I literally was like, I don't know. I didn't check after I dropped out. I don't even know if that. I don't know how to find that.
Nigga nailed that trying to get in contact right now.
You don't know how to find out.
I don't, man. My sister asked me, "You don't got student loans, do you?" I was like, I dropped out pretty early. I don't think they.
No, you probably got
that $1,200 will turn into 14 real quickly.
Yeah, man.
They'll garnish your wages real quick.
Yeah.
But it'll take them a minute. You got a while.
Yeah.
You gotta really.
You got a long ass time. I think. I don't
Speaking
know.
of teachers' wages, I saw there's this thing on TikTok. It's a page. It's called Salary Transparent. And teachers now, I guess it makes sense on the flip side, but they're like up north, New York, Massachusetts, Providence area.
They make.
A teacher said, they was like, how much do you, what do you do? They said, I'm a teacher. Said, how much do you make? And the lady was like, I make $130,000 a year. I was like, as a teacher? But then the cost of living up there probably makes
It offsets it maybe a little bit, but still, we're 47th in the nation. Florida is.
And it's only 50 states, huh?
Paying teachers, yeah.
47th and what?
As far as how much teachers get paid.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're third from last.
Damn, that's
probably next to maybe like Mississippi and Alabama.
Shit.
It's probably his.
That just sound like Jim Crow, don't it?
I'm not sure about the Alabama part. The Mississippi, I'm 90% certain, but I know we're 47.
It was some people on there, they were like, yeah, I recently graduated 6 months ago, making 80,000. I said, what the fuck?
What they do? Information technology?
Work for the government, or some shit was like biochem or da 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 da. It's like, God damn.
Yeah. Them fucking travel nurses.
I could do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna say I couldn't do it, but I'd change the goddamn diaper for $80,000. Come on, Mr. James, drop them draws. Come on, drop them draws.
Well, I think you're talking about babies till you call Mr. James.
Come on, Mr. James. Nigga, I changed diapers for a whole lot less, so I damn sure do it for $80,000. Nigga, I
Shit, I think they make more than.
I changed diapers for $10 an hour. I damn sure do it for $80,000.
No, I was, my friend that's getting married, she's about to become a nurse, and I was like, damn, is there a way that I could go through nursing school and not have to like touch people? That's my only barrier. I don't want to do that part.
You good with blood?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
I'm saying like the clerical and administrative side of things, because that's also a part of nursing. Like, if I could just do that side.
Go to medical billing and coding. Now, I don't know if that's the same pay.
I don't think it is. No shade, no tea. If that's what you do. Okay, girl.
Shout out to everybody in medical billing and coding. We need y'all. Y'all
Yeah, they're
important.
important. Everybody has a role. Like Bobby has a role because he was saying that his role isn't important. It's important.
It's important. Everybody's important.
What'd you do?
For
Did
work?
you already share it?
Share what?
What'd you do for work?
I work in a smoke shop, so it's definitely it's much
It's
less
important.
selfish than
It actually goes back into the medical field because a lot of your clients then end up in.
I bought a cannabis stock today. It's my first purchase.
You bought a cannabis stock?
Well, not like from a cannabis company. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know,
I think she bought one weed. You got one weed coming to your house?
Stock in your backyard? You watering? I know the fuck you was talking about. I was like, cannabis stock? That's.
Well, I mean, either or is applicable here, but yes.
Was it a good price? Was it?
I think it went up a little bit, and that's the thing. I bought it, and then it went up a little bit. No, so I can't use my Robinhood because my family uses that. So I got an Ameritrade account.
Why can't you use Robinhood because your family uses it?
Okay, so we have this family stock group, and there's 10 of us in it. Every month, all 10 people put in $35, and then we take turns deciding what stock is purchased for the month.
Oh, okay.
But we're not making money off of it, like, because
Somebody
we're not flipping it. So it's almost like a savings account.
Yeah,
is how it's working right now.
Cool, but
it's run through my account, which is very annoying, and nobody else in the family wants to take it. And I have cousins and siblings younger than me, and somehow they're not being forced to do it. And that's what I be talking about. Our parents getting soft as we get older. But anyways, I got the Ameritrade account, and I'm realizing now I don't know what the numbers mean. to know when it's time to sell it. So that is my next step. That was a long.
No, that was good. Okay. No, I hope that nigga, you need to go watch Earn Your Leisure because I think that
Earn Your Leisure.
Yeah, they'll probably give you more information about.
Wait, is that a real thing or like one of your shows?
No, it's a real thing. Okay. It's I forget my guy's name.
Ian, Master Investor. Ian is like the lead guy of the podcast and all this stuff.
Okay.
I don't watch it. I think all that shit is fake. But
well, stocks ain't fake. I mean, people make good money off of it all the time.
We gonna see
every day. Yeah. I mean, even if you have like stocks that you're not moving, if you have enough of them and you're just getting checks off the dividends, there's people that are millionaires.
The worst thing I did was put my AMC. That was the worst thing I did. I had put like maybe $300 into AMC. And I think I pulled it because we were getting ready to film a show and I needed the money.
Oh, true. See, and that's why I'm glad I don't run the family account.
I gotta pay these actors. These actors
and that's why I can't do crypto because every time I put the money in, I'd be like, man, this shit ain't going nowhere. And I'll pull it back out.
Let me get some coffee from Starbucks or something. Now what they say you should invest in things that you actually use. So like if you drink coffee, invest in coffee companies. If you use tech a lot, invest in some startup tech companies. If you
I'm doing FedEx and UPS.
You probably use those a lot.
I'm finna start just racking up on them. I don't know if this is true. I have to fact check the person, but FedEx or UPS owns the most planes in America, second or followed by the Air Force. So I feel like I don't know.
It makes sense though. It can make sense.
So and then he showed me his stock portfolio, and I was like, okay. He kind of like sparked. It was one of my old coaches. Don't ask no bullshit questions.
Okay. No, I wasn't going to ask. I ain't
I saw his face. Like he was
I was literally on like, damn, nigga, they got a FedEx, a UPS airline?
Because he used to, that's what
my mom was. I was like, goddamn, are the planes brown? Like, what the fuck? That's what my mom was saying. I was really trying to figure out. Like,
well, I think they are, with the logo on the side.
Where the fuck they fly from? Not Jackson International. Shit.
I don't know, but yeah.
That's dope though, man.
I mean, see what I can do.
Speaking of your Mexico trip, though, I'm gonna bounce back there because I know we was there and we came back. You went to Mexico before on a cruise, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I have a homie who's going on a cruise. And y'all know them drink packages on the cruise ship can be a little. Bobby, have you ever been on the cruise?
I have not. I didn't want to say it earlier. I ain't been on a plane either. Y'all were talking about traveling and stuff. Bobby. I ain't never been. But I'm go ahead. I'm with you.
What's the furthest place you've been?
Say that again.
What's the furthest place you've been?
Furthest north I've been, I went to North Carolina with some of my buddies. We went like a ski and a snowboarding trip. She looking like that ain't shit. Now I don't even want to keep going no more.
Okay, come on.
Nah, she talking about I'm going to Mexico, North Carolina.
Mexico ain't shit. This people that been in DR and Jamaica and all this stuff.
He fucked me up though when you said what's the furthest north you been, and this nigga said North Carolina.
Yeah, that's
still the South.
I think states-wise, I've been a couple places, but okay. So where else you been?
The furthest south I've been, I went to the Keys with the same group of friends.
I haven't been to the Keys.
You finna go to Mexico.
I haven't been to the Keys either.
I want to go to the Keys.
I heard the key lime pie is amazing.
It's expensive as fuck there.
I just know that iguanas was annoying. I went with white people, my friends, so they brought their pet chickens and stuff down there, and I didn't know this, but apparently, no, it was in the truck. He had his own truck. He drove himself. But I didn't know this. Apparently, if you leave chickens on a balcony, iguanas eat them. So
they fucked his chickens up?
Oh, they was gone. They gobbled that all the way. So,
what?
Yeah.
And the iguanas just like roaming in Key West.
I have no idea. Oh yes. They fall off the trees randomly. You be walking, it scared the shit out of you. They just fall right next to you like something happened. I don't know. You don't know. Like
he could like nothing wrong. Shit.
But yeah, so I haven't been on a plane yet. I'm supposed to take my first plane flight ride this year. I don't know what.
Plane ride.
Plane ride.
Whatever you want to say, shit, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby, you got allergies a little bit? You been sniffing that Coca Loca like Bobby Brown?
Nah, man. Sometimes, I don't know. You smell my car when I open the door.
That is.
So, I don't know.
Thought you was on that Bobby Brown for real. What's going on?
I'm not rich enough yet.
No, so is the drink package on the cruise ship, is it worth it? Because I have a homie who's going, and he was like, this is highway robbery. They robbing you. They trying to get all the money. And I was like, no lie, it is like the price that sometimes they be wanting, it is a little crazy. But when you're on the boat, it could be worth it.
It's definitely worth it. It's worth it not to have to carry your shit around.
Like a bottle around,
Right.
yeah, and a chaser.
Because if you buy a bottle, you got to carry that around. You got to carry your chaser around. You need a cup and all of this type of shit. Like
You
then
need
it's so
juice.
spill in your purse and all of this stuff. And yeah, I went on a cruise once, and you said it that everybody in the room has to get it, or
yeah,
you can't
everybody
get
got
it.
in the room got to get a drink package.
It was like 4 of us in the room, and everybody definitely didn't want to get it. So when I went on that cruise, I spent good money on drinks.
Oh,
like
because you had to buy individual
over.
because everybody didn't want to buy one.
No, not individually. I just bought at the bar every time.
That's what I'm saying. Like you bought drinks every time.
Yeah, and it was
Shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You spent about I don't want to count your pockets.
Definitely
but at
over
least-
250.
Yeah,
Definitely over 250. Easy.
that's why you can't travel with broke people.
With what?
Broke people.
Oh,
Like don't be a stingy traveler. So to my dog, man, if you listen to this, if the words of my mouth are touching the ears of yours,
come on.
get that goddamn drink package.
I'm nervous. I want to go on a cruise, but I'm nervous. Like, what if you go out there and then it's like, boom, COVID. Y'all stay on that boat for 6 months.
I don't know about 6 months, but
I don't know.
that is a thought.
And what happened?
That is. I remember because they had niggas off the coast of Carolina.
And they couldn't come right there. You right there. Like, you can't come on.
Man, I'll jump off that boat at that point. I'm telling you.
God damn, I would go
Now
crazy.
I gotta swim over.
And my cruise, I think it was 3 days and 2 nights. Or it might have been 3 nights. If it was 3 nights, I was definitely going insane by that third night.
Yeah, I can't do no more longer than that. Bobby, you gotta do a cruise, man.
My family be going on cruises all the time without me. So
Go by yourself, and you will have no. And it's not even crazy.
my first cruise, you want me to go alone?
You can do it by yourself. You can.
You go. So you travel places alone.
I have.
I haven't, but I will do a cruise by myself, and the reason why is because all the activity that you need is on the boat. When you port, you're just like you can stay within the port, like you're not going nowhere crazy, and then it costs you maybe get a Carnival, it costs you like $450. So save it up for yourself, get an interior room, and enjoy the fuck out of it. Now, when you get some money, get a balcony when y'all can split it.
Balcony.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was supposed to take my first plane flight last year, and then my family's doing another cruise at the end of this year. So maybe I'll go on that one. But I'm excited. We'll see.
I don't
know about alone. I don't know. I don't know if I'll survive. Like I don't want to go somewhere alone and be on vacation alone. That's weird.
Cruise is a little different.
I would definitely go.
I'll do a cruise by myself.
Maybe I'm thinking it's something that's different.
Yeah, it's like because everything is planned. Like y'all, like you'll meet people on the boat. You meet other people who's alone.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like it's.
See, I thought everybody come together. I thought you get your person, you plan a trip, like a little vacation thing.
I mean, you can do that. You can.
You can go with your homie. Or I don't know. Do guys do
Men don't go cruises together.
Women definitely do like homegirl cruises.
I think guys could. I think that it makes for a great bachelor party. Because all your activity is there, your drinks are paid for, the club is there, the comedy club is there. Like you go to a city, I think it's more cost efficient.
I don't know. Now that you're saying that, when on my cruise, and this is the first time and the only time I ever kissed a man who was on the cruise.
White man, what she pointed at?
I'm about to say, she pointed at her hand. I was trying to figure out what that was.
He was part of a bachelor party.
On a cruise?
Yeah.
And you kissed him?
Yeah.
Just drunk?
Yeah.
And he put his tongue down your throat?
No.
Oh, just a peck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's part of his little challenge. I gotta check this off my sheet.
Kind of.
Kiss a girl with braids.
No. Yeah.
That'd be dope, man. Yeah, you got to sample the world. When you said how far north, and you said North Carolina,
that's far to me.
Boy,
Bobby, you got to go.
I'm trying, man.
Have you been to Miami?
I've been through Miami.
Okay. The Key West.
Yeah.
Have you been? I'm just thinking like some local places. I'm not trying to make I'm
chilling. Let's do it. This is fun.
Orlando.
Yeah, so I was actually born in Orlando.
Okay,
but
that doesn't count. As going as an adult.
Yeah, I mean I do shows there sometimes. So I go back.
That don't count. Because he going to do them shows and he coming right back.
Oh, you know
that's work. That's work. Yeah, that's like.
So, to your point, that don't count.
I mean, I stop by
Atlanta?
Disney. I wave at the mouse. I wave at all the amusement parks and shit.
What's on your travel wish list? Both of y'all. That's a good question for both of y'all.
What do you mean wish? Like what I want to bring with me or where I want to go?
Where you want to go? What's on your travel wish list?
Number 1, Switzerland.
Hold on, so come the fuck back, because if the further you been was to North Carolina, you ain't been on the plane yet.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I want to go to New York, like a basic ass person. Obviously,
That's not basic.
You don't think so? I don't know. I feel like it's basic because that's people say it
Like
all
the
the time.
last place I want to go.
Really?
New
I
York.
can see you going to New York. Well, never mind.
I don't really see it.
Never mind. You go to Colorado before you go to New
Yeah.
York.
I don't know. I'll go, one day. I want to go. But
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Back to you.
I would say Switzerland, New York. Switzerland, New York. Probably. What's else? What's the West Coast? I want to go
California,
to the West Coast. Yeah.
Nevada,
one of those. I want to
Las
go somewhere.
Vegas.
One of those. Vegas would be cool. But I gotta have more money before I go to Vegas.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go
yeah.
live it up in Vegas. I want to forget what's happening in Vegas. You know what I
True.
mean?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What's on your
Vegas
travel
either.
wish list?
I definitely need to go to Vegas. I haven't been there. I want to go to Amsterdam for sure.
Overseas, right?
I want to go to,
I think that's UK.
Okay.
Wrong? Right or wrong? UK?
It's in Europe.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit. Only Amsterdam I know is New Amsterdam.
You
and
the
that's
teacher.
That's the liquor.
Wait, so you never heard of Amsterdam?
Only one I heard of, but like when people say Amsterdam, I'm thinking about the drink. They got it
It's
in
like
vodka and gin.
the place where you could smoke before, like most places, like you've been able to smoke
Oh,
there.
yeah,
And they have like
yeah.
the red light district where like
Yeah.
sex is.
Everything. Yeah, I do remember
I
that.
didn't know
Yeah.
that's what that was.
Yeah.
I thought the red light was like in America.
What you mean?
Like I thought the red light district was in America.
I don't know. There might be an American one, but I know for that
In Nevada.
there's a red light district. Oh.
Yeah, and Amsterdam, because they had a whole show on HBO about like that red light district and women turn their lights on and you can walk in there. They mean they ready to fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, what shows this? And
People, they're in the windows.
Yeah.
Like naked in the windows.
Do you need lotion? Yes, you do.
So there, Greece, and I want to do
nice.
like when you're scrolling through Instagram, and then they have the people that are almost sleeping in like caves, but it's not a cave because you can see like the ocean next to you, and you don't know, and it's like
they
white.
play like little tranquility music, like
Yes. Okay, it must be one of those whenever I go to Greece. So I'm not going there until I got like
Grease money.
money. Yeah. And what's this other place I said? Oh, I want to go to like Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
But I want to go during Carnival.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Are you gonna you participate in those things like festivals, carnivals, and all this stuff? Like that's
Music festivals, yes. Carnival, I haven't been to, so
the
I
one.
want to go.
What's the one in Trinidad? Is that not a music thing? It's like
That's part of their heritage, right?
Yeah, it's like when they have parades and there's definitely music, and that's when they wear the big costumes. And,
okay,
Yeah.
the feathers and
Yeah,
stuff.
Right.
All right, okay.
So I want to go to that, maybe in Brazil, or I don't know. I just want to go to a carnival.
On my travel wish list, I have for sure. Me and my wife, she said this the other day, and I was like, okay, yeah, me too. Dubai.
I don't know. What? Yeah.
Is that bougie?
No,
I done heard. Go ahead.
You heard some good shit?
I done heard some weird shit about Dubai.
What's weird about Dubai?
Apparently they just be into the culture of that is all kinds of just weird kinks, man. You haven't been hearing about this?
No, I heard that Dubai is like one of the safest places and one of the nicest places to go, and they live in luxury and there's no crime and everybody has a job.
Oh,
The fuck y'all heard?
I didn't hear anything like crazy bad, but I did talk to somebody that went, and it's like there's no alcohol anywhere. Like
No,
you
they gotta have
have
liquor.
to drink. Well, she was saying like they had to drink in their hotel. You can't be out and purchase alcohol.
Like
Like you
walking
cannot be
and-
in public. No, like period in public.
That's probably how to keep crime down.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Okay.
And then I don't know, because I don't want to say, because then I'm gonna start sounding like I don't know my geography, and I kind of don't. But my cousins work somewhere over there as civilian contractors, and like the way they are with women is still kind of very
Cover yourself up.
old fashioned. And
Don't you showing the neck? Bitch, you showing your neck? Cover your neck up.
I
you
didn't say
whore.
that that's what they said.
You freaking whore. Cover your neck.
Adam's apple away.
I just don't think that place is for my
Okay.
spirit.
Well,
I wouldn't mind going just
Yeah.
to see it one time.
Well, I said it sounded nice to say. That's why I put it on my list. And then Some place in Africa, although Dubai is.
I would go to Egypt or Morocco.
Egypt just look like it's hot. And a big nigga like me, I'll be out that bitch sweltering. Oh my God.
You walking with a towel.
Over my shoulder. I have a big boy towel at that point. Over my shoulder. God damn. I want to see the pyramid, but
you got to pass the sweat towel on your back.
Yeah, I ain't that big yet to where I keep a sweat towel. I ain't sweat rag big, but out there.
If you was walking around Disney,
no, I wouldn't keep one.
You wouldn't keep one?
Nah,
yeah, I'd damn near keep one.
Nah, today I needed one because we was at work and that son was just leaning on my ass like a goddamn baby mama. Like, what's up? I said, God damn, I that bitch sweating like this. So I would go to a place in Africa like Ghana or one of them places that where we see it in America and it's like, oh, they got bones in their noses, it's elephants walking around, but it's like, no, it's really a city. Like they're living and thriving. They ain't living in huts.
You should go to Nigeria. Go to Akon City. Apparently he got one in Africa.
Oh, he was building one, huh?
It should be built.
Michael Blackson too.
Really?
Michael Blackson was like buying up land and like building homes and houses for people to live in Africa. So yeah, I'll do that.
Use your connections, man. I know you know these people. Come on, get us to Africa, bro.
I don't know nobody like that. First of all, I'm gonna need to be sedated to be on that long ass flight.
I was gonna say, and even for Dubai, that's a long flight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some drugs. I'm gonna need a couple of melatonins and a weighted blanket.
A couple. You don't need a couple melatonin. You're not waking up for 2 days, bro.
I take 2 melatonins to go to sleep.
Really?
That's what the bottle says. It says take 2.
Bro, I took half of one. I was out for 15 hours. The girl didn't tell me to be doing that. I was just trying to get some sleep. I had work. I missed work. I missed half the shift.
We're gonna take a melatonin. You take half. I take half. You thought your ass got drugged. What the fuck?
Bro, I missed. They would call me on my phone. The store ain't open today. I was like, we just gonna open at 12.
What time did you take it?
I took it at like 12:15, 12:20, but I only took half, so it's supposed to not be crazy, you know?
What was the brand?
I didn't even know they had. I thought it was called melatonin.
I was finna say, I thought it just made you sleep. I don't know. I never use it. I don't need to use it.
You can fall asleep.
I fall fuck asleep.
My wife brought it. I don't know why the fuck she brought it because her ass could just. So I'm the only one that use it, and I'm like, when I take 2 of them, you got to sleep melatonin all the way off. You can't you can't set an alarm for 7:30 and think you're gonna jump up on melatonin. Hell no.
You still be feeling it a little.
Yeah, that shit still be insistent. You be like, huh?
Yeah, it's like when you take an edible before bed and you wake up high. You know, it's like, all right, come on now.
I don't know about that. I've never done that. Smoke with you one time, stay high for 6 months. So I said,
oh my God, never mind. Because I can't. You know what I'm saying? How could I get cereal to Mexico? Every time I travel, I think when I travel, I have to think about stuff like that.
They should have good cereal in Mexico, though.
I don't know. Wouldn't try it.
No,
I'm only gonna be there for 24 hours, so I don't have to worry about it now.
Yeah, that's true.
So now it's hitting me, but like all the time, like when we went to Houston, nightmare.
Well, y'all had a whole goddamn pillowcase full.
I mean, we found it, but God, tell you,
pillowcase full. They call cereal. Cereal. You work at a cereal shop.
I'm with you now. Now it makes sense. I thought about it for a second when she said it, but I was like, maybe they talking about real cereal. I don't know. She must not like Mexican cereal.
Like, the demand for Cinnamon Toast Crunch is that high.
You gotta start chiming in when you catch shit that don't make sense. You can't just be sitting there.
I'm trying to keep up. You know.
I was like, damn. But they like even when we went to Jamaica, they were like the cereal in Jamaica. Like you got to try it. And I was like, no, the fuck I don't. No, I don't. It was like, no, man, you got to try it here. I was like, yeah. Nah, I'm good. No, because I ain't my thing. But they was
there maybe, but Mexico.
You would be part of the goddamn cartel.
Hell no.
Hey, y'all seen Vanessa?
I was nervous because I'm flying in by myself, and the airport is 45 minutes from the hotel, and I was gonna have to ride that by myself, and I was like, I don't know what to do, but the girls are gonna meet me at the
airport. Shout out to them.
That's what I was gonna say.
They're not even like my friends for real. Like they're my friends, but for real. I don't know them like that. But that's cool as fuck that they doing that for me. She even texted me, and I didn't ask them to do it. She was just like, yeah. So me and such are gonna drive back, and this is $130.
They must have read some reviews.
Well, that's for 3 of us. I don't know. It's included in the budget, and I didn't have to plan or worry about anything. And it's my first time going abroad.
Stay safe because they read some reviews. Bitches be getting killed. Stay in the pack.
I don't know. My friend was like, "You're going to a safe part of Mexico." I was like, "Girl, what?"
She was like, girl, how am I supposed to know? I never been there before.
It says here,
And when she first said it, one of the places, as soon as she told us, I went and like Googled it, and like the first thing that popped up was a news story of like cartel shooting at hotel. It didn't say what hotel because we hadn't decided that yet.
so y'all not doing like a resort or nothing. Y'all doing...
No, we're doing an all-inclusive.
Okay,
resort.
okay.
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
So
y'all
we might
saying
not
that.
even need to. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but
Okay.
as long as it's
Stay
not
together.
somewhere boring, I don't want to be. If it's all inclusive, and then I think we picked. It was an option where it was all inclusive with adults only, all inclusive with
Kids,
kids.
yeah.
I hope they didn't pick them up with
Where we going? We going to Cancun.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to Cancun for our anniversary, birth anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So
Congratulations in advance.
thank you.
Y'all gotta go to this place. I'm gonna
place?
tell you this place.
Tell me off
The
air.
place
You
I
gonna
went in
tell me?
Mexico. Mm-hmm.
In Cancun?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's outside the resort?
Come on, Jerry.
Cause that's when shit get real. That's when shit
ruin
gets serious.
everything.
Outside of that resort, cause you safe in this resort. You paid your money to be here. You got the drinks. You know. You go.
have an escort to take us if we want to leave the resort.
Oh yeah, I gotta have somebody who's from here who
You
The
lying.
driver
Who can
of
speak-
your
who can speak the English.
Wow.
You gotta speak the
What you
English
gonna pay
very
him?
fluent. Hell yeah, I'll give you
You
a
gonna
tip.
include that in your plan budget?
Yeah, but to say, how do you set that up? How do
Hey,
you?
I want to invite you to come with us for the day.
No, you
You
find
land, with a sign. You got a sign. So we need help. Somebody take us around.
Well, yeah. Well,
Somebody who's
what I'm
speaking
talking
English.
about is it's not an excursion. It's like you go to this place and they have a pool and all the food is included and it's on the beach and it's like
Oh, that sounds
so you
nice.
have like the beach, the pool, you know, whatever you. But hey, I'll just send it to you and you guys
find a nigga that speak the English real
use
good.
it or lose it. That's
Because
what they
then
say
our
in
turn,
school.
man, say, we don't know what they doing. Shit, they got it. We don't know what they do. Hey, can we talk about real quick this Roe v. Wade situation with the Supreme Court of the United States and that being potentially overturned? Well, I guess it has been, right? It's just been leaked. They haven't made the announcement yet. There was a leaked announcement that Roe v. Wade bill that was passed in the 60s, 70s that banned legalized abortion has now been overturned by the Supreme Court, and people are up in a frenzy. I saw a statistic today that said 69% of Americans are in support.
73.
73%?
Yeah.
Of Americans?
No,
1973.
That was the
Oh,
year.
1973. You was close. There you go. Yeah, you said 70. You had it. You was there. 69% of Americans are in support of Roe v. Wade. So a majority of Americans are in support of women deciding what they can do with their bodies. What are y'all thoughts? How y'all feel about this whole thing? And you're the woman, so I want to go to you.
I'm gonna pass it off.
Oh my gosh, it's scary almost like that people can tell you what to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying with your body, and I see so many people, especially on social media, making it such a thing about women need to take accountability and responsibility for the people that they have sex with, and everybody knows the consequences and the possibilities of having sex is that you have a child and and it's like, do you know all the other possibilities and you know what I'm saying, the other shades of what could be happening to make somebody pregnant? But or sometimes it's anyways. So there's that argument, and then I saw somebody, this bothered me so bad, but he looked up like some statistics for abortion, and he was making his case by saying that 74% of women, because they have to mark or account for the reason for each abortion, 74% of women said that there was no reason. And I said, to me, that is the equivalent or similar to somebody who smokes every day going to the doctor and the doctor saying, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Or you know you drink every single day.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna fucking tell your doctor that.
Yeah.
So
You got high blood pressure?
So you think that the reason they're like they just don't want to tell?
I think nobody wants that feeling of judgment and shame and the follow-up questions and the lecture that comes after and all that stuff. So I think it's very similar. So I'm not saying the statistic is not real. There probably are saying that there's no reason, but you can't just go off of numbers all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, numbers give you like a great starting place, but sometimes you have to like go to the other side and, you know, look at some like testimonials
get the story.
and go off of that and learn the real reasons why they said
that makes sense.
No reason. You know, you can't just go with that. But I really feel like men shouldn't really have much say with what happens in us.
Absolutely.
And you know, vice versa. We don't say shit about what y'all got going on.
You know what? And DL Hughley said this years ago. It was in a stand-up special, but he said it before it was popular. He said men should not be making decisions about women's body. He said, I don't give a fuck what a woman does with her body. I'm a man. I should not be making decisions about what a woman chooses to do with her body. Now, on the flip side of that, right? What we talked to some play cousins, we got some of their testimonials, but now with technology being so advanced now, I was reading this, like they can like a doctor can tell you before your child is born while you're still in that window, like, okay, we see some defects in this child, we see some whatever. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but parents can then choose, like, all right, well, we don't want that. I don't know, it's a bad word.
I know what you're saying, and it might be right, but that window is so small, and most people, that's the issue with it, is that most people don't even know they're pregnant within that window. It doesn't happen till much later. And I also wanted to say, I think the only caveat to me feeling this way, that men shouldn't have a say, you know, vice versa, is if you're married. I think that's the only time when it's like, okay, let's look at this a little bit closer. Let's dig in. But two single people, hey, I don't know.
Bobby, hey, what you thinking? Because you over there focusing. Like, let me say the right
I'm letting her get her shit off, man.
No, I appreciate that, Vanessa. That's real shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, I totally agree with y'all. I think it's outrageous that that it's kind of being overturned and all this stuff is happening. You know, I don't think that men should tell women what to do with their bodies. I agree. I think it's sad, man, like that they're trying to get rid of abortions and all this stuff, you know, because I always wanted to have one.
Oh, Bobby.
What?
That was a good. Give him. God damn it.
I'm just saying, man. They say the strongest relationships are always bonded through, you know, some tough and unspeakable acts. You know what I mean? Like, I've always wanted a woman who.
That was good. I ain't seen it coming.
I just want to say, man.
We was marinating on that.
I was saying, listen, the strongest relationships are made from unspeakable acts. You know what I mean? I've always wanted a woman who would kill for me. All right.
You're right.
Write that down.
All right. I might use that.
Brittany, he might not bomb with those.
But yeah, I'm joking. By the way, I definitely, you know, women should have the say about it. Obviously, I'm just making some fun of it, you know. But it's definitely a terrible thing. But that's
I don't know.
Because he was doing so good.
Dang it, I had another serious thing to say now.
Yeah, he was doing good. When men should make a decision, but I always wanted to have one. God damn. Y'all want to hear what the play cousins had to say about this whole situation? Let's see what the play cousins talking about.
So really, I've always been in the middle with abortion. I've been like, somebody should get an abortion if, let's say, they're raped or something, or like health issues. But if you perfectly fine, got money and everything, and you just don't want a baby, I don't think that makes no sense.
What you think? You perfectly fine, got money and everything?
What it got to do with you, though? That's what I mean.
You go to another play cousin right here. That's what they said.
I think that it should be legal just for people to have a choice. And most of the people that are choosing it is men and not women. And they always want to talk about like people having like population control, and I think that's just another part of population control.
Shit.
I want
somebody drop a good conspiracy on me.
They trying to expand the population.
She might be, God.
Yeah.
Because people are having less and less kids, so now they trying to get the population.
I saw, also, this is from Twitter, it could be fake. I saw that like currently the leading number of abortions was coming from white women for a little certain period of time. You know what I mean? So I mean, you know, it could be something like that she's going on. But
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say.
No, honestly, I feel like abortion, that's all female to female. They can make the decisions because that's their body. You know what I'm saying? You going inside their body and killing.
Going inside their body and killing. Murder.
Yeah. I had this question. What do you also say to, because it's not just men on the Supreme Court and all this stuff. There's also women who have been advocating for this not to, be allowed. Does that change? I don't know. How do you feel about them? Because I know, obviously men, there's mostly men in politics and all this stuff making laws and shit, but there's a couple
say what I want to say about them
all right.
You can't
Jerry,
say
what can I say about them people that I can't say?
Bold apples. This is what they said. This is nothing cousin.
I'm definitely pro-choice, especially for a lot of the reasons that other people have said so far, but just really because, just because they're going to ban abortion doesn't mean people are going to stop having abortions. They're just going to stop having safe abortions. And we're going to see more people going to underground abortion clinics, popping up dead, sadly. And it's just not safe.
Popping up dead. That's a good point, though, because that's what they used to do before abortions were legal. They would get the wire hanger and go there and...
It's some shit people going to do regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say about it. People going to do it. And that's one of the things that's going to happen.
I feel like if we made a decision to lay down, to have, have sex and this consequence come from it, I don't feel like a woman should have the right to just kill the baby off that. Now, rape victims, somebody who's of child molestation, sex trafficking, something like that, then yes, understandably. But I feel like at the same time, you're doing this just because you want to be selfish in the moment. I feel like that's not right.
I
love you, sexy. He hurt. I heard. I felt all of that.
So he was a play cousin, and he shared this. He was like 21, and his girl at the time was 18, and she had got pregnant. She wanted an abortion. He wanted to keep the baby, and ultimately she moved forward with her body and made that own decision by herself, and to be the hitman. And he was still sad about that. Like, he was still hurt about that. So does that make a difference? Like, if a man wants to,
go ahead. Go ahead. He said he called her selfish. It sounds like he was selfish in that rule, from how you explained it. Because the way that he said it, he was like, women shouldn't be. That's selfish if you make that decision. Blah blah blah. But when you say the age and the shit, I'm like, yo, dog, like
18, 21?
That was probably a selfless thing to do for her and her family, as opposed to, hey man, I don't like you like that. So maybe he didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your boy, by the way.
I don't know.
No, he was fake cousin, but I don't know.
And I hate that happened to you, but I also think guys only tell like half the story. Like, I don't know you cousin, and I hope that we don't have no cousins like this in our cousin family. But he could be like an ain't shit nigga. And that wanted
those
the baby.
Exist. Yes.
Those definitely 100% exist. So you not telling your side how you need to borrow her car all the time, how you ain't got no steady job, all of this X, Y, and Z.
But then he's like, I'm gonna take care of the baby. Then you can't take care of yourself.
So I don't.
You can't take care of yourself.
I don't know. I think I think she made the right choice. I wouldn't say it was selfish. I think she might have made the right choice for her in her 18,
She don't feel
19.
good about that choice, cousin.
She didn't like laying with that nigga. That's what it was. She didn't want to tell him.
And she didn't like getting that abortion. Nobody.
I wonder how I don't know what I can say on this show.
Go ahead. No, you say what you want to say. All right. You say it.
I was going to say.
Go too far.
I was going to say. I wonder how mad like ladies must be real mad when they get pregnant off whack dick. Like you didn't even lay it down right, and you got.
I can imagine how frustrating that would be.
I know I've laid it down pretty.
To me, but
I've laid it down pretty poorly sometimes, and I know if she got pregnant off that, she would have hated me.
Because even catching feelings for a nigga that ain't got
you said?
No, that's like catching feelings for a dude, and it is like, how do I like you? You ain't even got that thing for real like that. That is frustrating. So I can only imagine if you end up with a baby. God damn.
This poor ass baby. That's, nigga, this is
your daddy can't even.
Nigga, this is just a favor. I need a rent payment, bitch.
Oh my god.
Mama, did you love daddy? Hell no, I ain't love your ass. Oh, shrimp ass daddy.
You came out and I learned to love you.
Nigga, I called it daddy crab boy.
That would have to be the worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
Bro, you better write this shit down. Bro, you got some goddamn hitters in this shit.
Yo, I'm just thinking. My brain is going. We here. I'm having a good time.
So
man.
let us know in the comments, man. How you feel about Roe v. Wade? Are you in favor of? Because I had to make an announcement. I was like, listen, this is a show where we respect each other's opinions and we don't get mad at you for your opinion. So if you are in support of it,
hey, be in support of it. But I'm just saying, if they'll overturn this, they'll overturn Brown versus Board of Education. And in a second,
was that an authentic moment?
Authentically educated. So today, just real quick, Brown versus Board of Education, that's the case that made sure that schools got integrated. And I'm just saying, if they can overturn this, they can overturn that. Mm-hmm. So just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Especially people who are like, yeah, I support it. Okay.
You think they would overturn Brown versus the Board of Education? I mean,
who knows?
I'm not surprised.
Schools are going not necessarily privatized, but I guess charterized. I don't know if that is private.
It could be like it could be a way where they make it to the point where it's like, well, to meet the demographics of our school, to meet the qualifications, you have to have
X, Y, Z, and they
and
can do
live
that.
in these zones. This is our school zone, and it's a majority white zone. So
if we got rid of, just say like school uniforms, for example. Every school is supposed to have school uniforms, but they're public schools. So, you know what I'm saying? We can only do so much. We still have to educate the child. But if it's a charter school, which is ran like a private school, and more of those are popping up everywhere, then they can say, no, you don't have the uniform on. You can't come to school today. And that just might be, I don't know. Pay attention, y'all boys.
Thank you for that authentic moment, Vanessa.
I got to write a blog about that. Just dropped another one.
And you can find it in the description below. Your last one was in the description.
Yep, I got 13 views. Okay.
I like that one, and I read it.
Okay.
And damn, what did you say?
Feedback.
You were talking about all of the things like that can pop up for a teacher. Like you gave all these different scenarios. It was a pretty good blog. So make sure y'all go check it out. Authentic. Yeah, I read
AuthenticEducators.org. The new one is about death to electives, about how the kids don't have elective classes anymore. Instead, they have intensive reading, intensive math, and civics and language arts and math and everything else all day. So that's what that's one about. And my next one's going to be about what we just talked about.
Absolutely.
No, what we just talked about.
Brown versus Board of Education, and then everything been overturned. Now you leave this paper here, and you don't be taking.
I know I'm going to take it this time. I told you I'm going to make a scrapbook of all the papers. Damn, I should have been keeping. I know I should have been keeping them.
Now, Bobby.
Yes, sir.
Bobby.
What's good, brother?
You are a stand-up comedian.
Yes, sir.
You practice the art of comedy. Mm-hmm. You out here in these streets telling jokes
every night.
You are every night.
Every night, man. Every night I'm somewhere slinging jokes.
I don't even get up every night. You don't want to know how often I get up.
What?
How often I get up and go there and tell jokes?
Yeah. How?
What?
Like 3 days? 3 days a week? 4?
No.
What? How, am I off?
You way off.
2 days a week.
I don't go up.
Oh.
A year.
A year? You been taking a year in between?
but I'm so confident in me. I'm not being cocky. I'm not being like arrogant or whatever.
Off, man.
No, I don't want to get it off because I don't want to sound like I'm crazy. Like I'm so confident in me, like because I think that this podcast, and we talked about this off mic earlier. This is kind of like a form of comedy, not stand up.
Yeah,
but it's comedy.
It is.
Vanessa's be funny on here. You be funny on here. I be funny on here. But now the difference is we don't know if the shit works until it comes out. So it's like a TV show, like Martin.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Did this move work? Did it laugh at that?
Yeah.
I don't know until it premieres.
Yeah. Usually here it's like more of a conversational funny. You know what I mean? It's not really stand up structure and all that. So I get what you're saying.
Yep. And then what I do is I be saying some shit on this show and I'll take and I'll like, oh, that's a joke. That's let me construct this. And I'm confident in me. Like this is just me. I know when I go on stage, I'm gonna command the room because I speak often to rooms. It may not be in a comedy setting, but I'm presenting, I'm talking, So I know when I go on stage and tell some jokes.
You can snap back into it.
I'm confident.
Okay.
So like I think when you saw me at the when we did our show here in Jacksonville, I hadn't told jokes like on stage like that. Maybe like 3 years. Really?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So like that works for you. See, I would be way too anxious, man. I got to get up every night. Like if I don't do comedy some nights, the next day I feel like I forget how to do it. You know, I feel like I'm like, oh damn, I don't know if this is gonna work. I got to go learn the basics again. You know what I mean? So once that, I kept like stumbling into it, trying to pick back up where you left off per se.
Yeah.
I was like, man, the best thing for me to do is just not forget. You know, I got to kick my own ass to get up and do it every single day as much as I can. So I do like 3-4 mics a week minimum. But the other days I'm still performing stand-up, or you know, I'm still doing my podcast or everything that I got going on, and I count that also.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Vanessa, what?
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
I was gonna ask, would you ever do stand-up?
No, I don't think so. And you just said it perfectly. Like, we're more of like a conversational funny. So if you was in North Carolina, I ain't no stand-up comedian. So yeah, I did. Yeah. I need our shows to be more conversational.
What is it about?
But I don't know how that would be a show.
What is it about stand-up comedy that you were like would you try it? Like what is it about it that you're just like, nah, that's not me, or you know?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind trying it, but that would require me to sit down and write some shit.
I mean, there's people who don't.
So anybody can. I don't think I can talk for that long unprepared.
Well, you prepared.
You're always prepared.
Yeah. Well, you just said people get up there and just do it.
Oh yeah. So in the context of what I was at, okay. Yeah. I think you're funny, and I think that everybody should try stand up at least once. That's how I feel about it. I think everybody in the world should try it at least one time.
Shout out to it's a guy named Orlando. He's from Seashaw, Michigan. He's one of our play cousins. Okay. And I go live on my Instagram often and just talk to everybody.
I be seeing you, man.
Okay, yeah. You don't jump in the room, nigga.
I don't. I'm not an Instagram liver. Right. We'll talk about it in a second.
But he's a 14-year-old and he's doing stand up. So he reached out to me and he's like, hey, I'm doing this comedy competition at my school. This talent competition.
So,
Orlando.
Look at you mentoring the kids.
Yeah, now Orlando, we gonna get you right, man. We gonna I'm praying for you.
All I see is Orlando Brown in my head with a Kango hat and a button-up shirt that's open with some blue jeans.
He wear that. He might wear some shit like that.
Orlando Brown, that's the actor from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
He's a great rapper.
Oh, is he?
Shut the hell.
All right.
So we talking stand up, and I want to get to Dave Chappelle, right? Because Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage at the Netflix Is a Joke Festival, which fucking next year, I don't know how, when, what, where. I'm taking a fucking week and I'm going.
Yeah, it's a great festival. They travel. They do it all over the country now.
Oh.
Where I thought it was just in
LA?
Yeah.
No, sir. It's a newer kind of festival thing that they've been doing, but they got it in LA. They be doing it in New York sometimes. I know a couple people in Atlanta who are in talks with them and working and shit like that. So I think they're about to do what like Rolling Loud and all them stuff did back in the day. You know, you make a festival and then you got to tour it. You got to take it around places. It's kind of the business of things. So they're about to grow. Like they're growing past the point of just in LA now.
Well, I know that this is their first year doing it because they had it slated for 2020. COVID happened and they canceled it, and then 2021 we were still dealing with the ramifications of COVID. Heard the word? I tried to say it.
That was nice. You did it. You did that.
I'm thinking of how you say COVID. That's all I hear.
COVID? How you say it?
COVID. I don't know.
How you say it like I said? Shit.
Oh, okay. Well, come on.
But like this is their first year like doing this, so I'm shit.
What happens at a comedy festival? Besides, is there any music or anything like that?
Yeah, so Dave Chappelle had like Erykah Badu and
Busta Rhymes
and his people. Yeah, but it's literally like what was it like 30 venues, hundreds of comedians or a different place. Arsenio Hall brought his show back for like a week.
Yeah,
like it's like you gotta go with your face ready to laugh, like just massage your cheeks.
Okay,
and they got everybody. They did Seth Rogen.
Okay.
He hosted like 6 different table reads from Friday with Lil Rel and all but other comedians to other movies that I never saw. That was white movies, but I never saw them, but they were good, I heard. Happily Divorced or some shit. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm next year. I'm there.
I would like to go with you, bro. Yeah. I don't know if we got that point where we travel together.
Nah, I don't think we there yet.
You need to listen to some of his travel stories before you decide that.
Really?
You might not even want to smoke. No.
Really?
Respectfully.
No, she didn't say it respectfully after the feelings got hurt. Like it's gonna cancel out.
He is a particular traveler.
Really? Well, we can go separate and just be at the festival.
Separate but link.
I'll meet you there and throw my head up at you when I see you.
Yeah, man. I'm a Dave Chappelle though, man. Like I wanted to go to these festivals, bro, because like I don't know, I'm a fan of comedy as well as doing stand up. I was a fan first, so I be going to these shows and all this stuff, just trying to enjoy it and see what's going on out there.
So Dave Chappelle got his ass up. Not his ass, because I don't want to sound like he lost because a nigga. This was probably one of the best unions of comedy I've seen in the past however long. Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage by a transgender, anti his jokes, anti what he talks about, who had beef with Dave Chappelle. You saying like you intrigued, nigga? You know, I can appreciate your what do you call that? His fakeness to
Yeah, I'm trying to plead. I got you.
Yeah, nigga, you probably know more than I do.
So I didn't know the specifics of the person until you said that.
Okay, got you. So Russia Stage had a fake, allegedly according to TMZ, had a fake gun but a real knife. And attacked Dave Chappelle on stage, tackled him. TMZ said slammed. I didn't see the slam, but maybe the camera angle was different.
It looked a little slammy.
He slammed Dave Chappelle?
It was a terrible attempt.
I'm not saying that.
You said looked a little slammy?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying Dave Chappelle a big dude. That's all I'm saying that.
He ran up and he tried to tackle him. It was a poor tackle. This guy,
he's
never watched football a day in his life.
He led with his head, and you should never do that.
You're looking at the ground, led with his hand. He shoulder checked him. The only reason, so he hit him, and then he fell, and then Dave tried to grab him, and that's how Dave fell. Yeah. But all them people you named, Busta Rhymes, Most Def, all them
came from the back.
Yo,
and stumped a mud hole in that nigga.
Stomped him out. It was rough.
That nigga got to look like a pretzel.
Oh,
you see? Yeah.
Oh no, I just saw something with the. If we're talking about the same person. And it said, somebody's security don't play. But yeah, and he did have his arm
fucked up.
He had like a race car jacket or something like that on. It was black and yellow.
Jacket.
Yeah, I remember the lump.
I was like,
they dislocated the arm, the hands, and the right leg.
Nigga, I was fucked up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nigga, I ain't never seen like gang shit. Like,
why would you do that though?
At that festival, at a comedy festival.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't these nigga. Jamie Foxx came from the back and got two stumps.
Jamie Foxx, bro.
Oh, that's what they said. Yeah. Jamie Foxx security don't play.
Getting stomped out by all the black heroes and celebrities. Right.
I was like, Will Smith, nigga, this is a warning. Try that shit anywhere but the Oscars.
Yo, they fucked him up.
Is that why? Is that why it slid?
No.
Or is it because it was like one of us versus one of us, so everybody minded their business?
With the Will Smith thing? Well, this dude was black. The one that
at the Oscars.
Oh, well then we can't be talking about the same person because it wasn't.
Yeah, this dude was black.
Okay.
Well, this person was black. I don't know what they identify as. Yeah, but they were black. They were black. And so have you ever been attacked at a comedy show?
I've had someone get up like they were gonna charge the stage, but I've never had anybody attack me.
You must have told one of his abortion jokes.
Yeah, I was just I was messing with the table a little bit. You know, this was like I was in Tallahassee. That's where I started doing comedy at. You know, drunk college kids can be very irritable. You know, especially so I was just messing with the guy on the table. I guess he had a little girl there, his shorty, and he was trying to be cool and be all bravo with the group at the table. I'm on stage cracking jokes. She's laughing at him while I'm making jokes with it. So he stood up all drunk, man, like, bro, that shit not funny, man. Like, I'll see you outside, bro. I'll see you outside.
Was he white or black?
He was I don't know, one of the ambiguous ones. He hung out, he talked white though.
Vanessa,
I'm sorry, it was less ambiguous than you.
That's a good way to say whatever you just said because I don't know what you just said. Yeah, so I don't know who you're talking about.
One of the ones that you can't tell what race they are off how they look. You gotta ask.
Which could be anybody. That's a safe way. I'm gonna incorporate
that. More than one interpretation.
Yeah.
So the ambiguous ones.
Come on now, language arts teacher. I know some words too now. I don't learn.
No, y'all doing good with vocab.
But no, I've never been attacked on stage. I thought that was insane. All these comedians getting attacked on stage. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Yeah. Have you? Has that been something that y'all? I know y'all do live shows and stuff. Like, anybody had a problem with y'all?
I don't know. We just had some drunk people in the crowd. Don't talk about my auntie. Bitch, that's my auntie too. Shut up and sit down. That was in Atlanta. No. Everybody came to
It's
see us have a
different
good time.
because everyone comes to see us.
Yeah.
So they know, you know what I'm saying, what they're coming for. Versus Charlotte was a little bit different. Well, for me, because it was a comedy zone. So there were people that was just coming to see stand-up comedy.
The show.
And those people were not out loud, you know what I'm saying, rude. And I don't think what they said was rude. They didn't say anything rude.
What they said? I don't remember.
What was I doing there? Like, what?
That's what they said to you?
Well, no, they didn't say it to me. They said it to DeAndre. Because he was going around asking people what they thought about the show.
Yeah.
What was Vasco doing there? Just things like that, which I don't think is rude. Again, like
Was I all over the stage in Charlotte?
No. But I know there was one guy that didn't think that you was funny.
The white guy, yeah.
The ambiguous one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The ambiguous one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But nobody ever tried to fight y'all or anything.
Nobody said nothing.
How would y'all
crazy.
handle it? Y'all gonna team up? You know what? What would you?
Well, it's me and Vanessa now, so we're gonna have to figure this shit out.
Shit, Jerry, say something. I got you. Shit.
Yeah. Have y'all been in fights before? I'm sorry if that's off topic.
No, go ahead. Do you think?
I don't argue.
She don't fight. I've been in one
I
good
was about to say,
fight.
I was waiting for you to finish. You know,
I've been in one good one.
as an adult or younger.
I ain't fighting as though we got them adult.
You used to
Okay.
do this?
What's that?
Y'all ain't did it up here?
Hell no. What's that?
I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's that Jacksonville shit. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Like, people getting ready to fight, like, some shit, like, you don't want none of these problems, man, like shit like that, you know? It's,
No,
I guess
I
it's a
ain't
form of
know.
intimidation.
now that you just did it like that, it looks a little anime-ish. Is that where it's from? I don't
Yo.
know.
I'm gonna snap both knees.
Yo,
What's up?
now, you better
Because
be afraid
back
when
then
I get my head.
everybody watched Dragon Ball Z and stuff, but I didn't.
They never did that in Dragon Ball Z.
I don't fucking know. I watch anime now though. You want to go there?
All right. Oh,
What y'all watch? What you watch? What y'all
I mean,
do?
I only watch the old stuff when I was growing up. I'm not big into it right
Okay,
now.
whatever,
I watch
whatever.
like the ones that you
Whatever.
named. I was watching that on like when you wake up Saturday morning, they'd be on TV.
What I named?
Dragon Ball Z,
Doji.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, that counts.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh slap. That was my. I don't know if those count as anime though. Those are cartoons.
Those are definitely
Really?
anime tunes.
All right, you're right. But
Cartoons.
but yeah, I don't know. I was just asking because I don't know if y'all had scrapped before. I don't know how y'all shows.
I got
be,
one real fight.
And my mom
When I
got
was in high school.
scared.
You won that bit?
Yeah, it was all like it was like a brawl basically. Like we fought them on their
So
turf.
you ain't fight.
No, I did.
Y'all fought.
Well, like, it wasn't like it was y'all. It started off as a 1-on-1. Then I had a homie like me and the dude was squaring off. We was squaring, and my homie he was a bigger guy. He was down. He was ready for the rah-rah. So he was like, oh, he was getting frustrated. So like, nigga, you throw me off. I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to wait for an end. Oh. This shit taking too long, huh? Then he hit the nigga, boom. Then when he hit the nigga, all the other niggas jumped in. Then I was like, oh shit. He had to turn. Like, oh. Nigga hit me in the back of my head. Get out. So, and then we whooped their ass on their turf, and then they came to our turf, and then
For the rematch.
and then they came with like bats and stuff. So then I was like, okay, I said,
shit.
well, we're not going out there. Because these niggas have brought weapons of mass destruction. They brought weapons of mass
She
destruction.
said, lock the doors, turn all the lights off.
So
Y'all
wait
won.
till the police get here and we let them figure it out.
Yeah. This a one-off.
At this point in life, I definitely call the police.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bitch, what?
I'm 28 years old. I had posted a video on TikTok, and we were talking about it was when your sister was here and Breland was here, and we was like, I'm not fist fighting my friends, especially at this age. And people in the comments like, you can tell he never been in a fight before because we gotta get it off. Like, no, nigga, I ain't gotta get shit off at 28.
Not at this point. You got it.
If I gotta fight you, but me and you friends. Not that we gonna fight, but if we gotta, y'all go out there and settle it, go out there and slap balls for what? What the fuck? Bobby, me and you friends.
Yeah.
We ain't finna go to the street.
Are we friends? I just asked you if we can go take a trip together. This man talking about, I don't know you like that. We gotta.
We podcast friends.
All right, I'll take that. But yeah, I get what you said.
Potty
We have
pals.
Potty pals.
Potty pals.
We have an argument on this podcast. We ain't gonna go to the street with it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gonna, you know.
I ain't finna fight
See,
none of my homegirls. Like,
It's different for like I guess like my age right now. I guess like we. That's how we kind of solve. Not like we're growing out of it now, but at one point, me and my homie, we all bought boxing gloves. We made a little ring whenever we had a problem with each other. You know, like and that was how we handled it. You know
what? Cause I'm gonna be pissed. You throw some gloves on me and some shit I don't even know we got a problem about. Get up, nigga. We got to fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
What I did? What's wrong? Can we talk?
You ain't say good morning to me. What? Like it'll be something dumb like that.
Come on now.
The only thing fighting worth I feel is like if your homie live with you and they're not paying their portion of the rent. Something like that. Like okay,
let's choke him like Jody did.
Shit, that's between you and the landlord.
But y'all just
yeah,
I can't talk about that. Never mind.
Yeah, go ahead and say it, bro.
Okay, I definitely can.
I definitely.
Yeah. Veronica, have you been in a fight before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my wife gets down and dirty. Like you lost one, didn't you?
No, that wasn't like middle school.
You lost one.
That's it was more ninth grade.
No, I got on one in ninth grade, and then I changed schools, and when I went to Jackson.
So did you win at Jackson?
Nobody fought in Jackson.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I was the top fighter. They came in all my reputation.
She was the final round challenge.
They heard about me from my last school.
I hate when the kids show up from a new school and be like, oh yeah, we know about it.
And she's sitting there waiting for your ass challenge the last round. Pick your fighter. Well, I'm gonna go with Veronica. She got them hands. She can throw for real. Y'all funny as shit. No, I never really fought like that.
Now I just imagine Veronica right now. Like this. I can't see that in my head.
You have to punch him back, or they just go.
You gotta punch him back, no.
I think I do think that picture, that video, that person who got. I do think that will put an end to these people trying to rush the stages, and I think after they saw what all of them did to that person, man, that looked bad. I think
every comedian needs to post it.
Really? And they have been, or don't know.
Okay.
They have been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody from David Arnold
like 2 or 3.
to Flex to Earthquake to DL they have been. They say, "Don't let this be you."
Oh, okay.
Don't let this be you. Now, Bobby, you weren't here last week. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Yeah, well, let me break it in. So we were having a conversation. It was me, Vanessa, and Alicia. And Alicia made you were asking about Eskimo sisters and all that good stuff, and a comment slipped through. So Vanessa, I guess this question is for you. Do women sometimes supplement giving a guy a head opposed to having sex with him because it doesn't make their number go up? I don't know if that makes sense.
The body count.
The body count. Like I'd rather give him a head than I would have sex, because she would say that she would rather a guy suck on her and she suck on him. Go watch the episode. I ain't making this up.
Oh, that's what Ash said?
No. This was Alicia.
Oh, Alicia said that. Okay.
She said she rather a guy lick on her and she'll suck him up.
Oh, she sure did.
Yeah. So
she talking about third base.
Third base, yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
I wanted to ask, but I didn't hear it until afterwards. So is that like for women? Like, does that not count?
It does count.
You count it?
It does count. It's how she said it. I never thought about it like that. I'm not saying women don't. My friends maybe are like me. I don't know. I maybe have like 1 or 2 friends who would, like, okay, you do that, I'll do this, and then let's call it a day. But I think for the most part, I think most women, even if they don't
who they are.
say it or admit it, don't want to leave without it. What you do?
Oh,
get your merch.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Shit, you threw me off.
He always fuck up.
My camera wasn't on anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I definitely don't just want you to do that and then just get up and leave. Like I even, goddamn.
You want that?
Yeah. When me and my dude doing it, he down there too long. All right, come on, and yeah.
But so I guess my question is like, so go back to your single days, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I had that phase of my life whenever I was an adult.
Gotcha.
So I was not, and I was late to the party. So I had a little bit of cushion.
Okay.
In my numbers.
Yeah.
Because I missed out in my younger years.
Yeah.
And then also I was grown.
Baby, welcome to the party.
I didn't.
She's like the way that
and people gonna run away with this and be like, "Oh, her numbers are crazy." But no, I wasn't thinking about that. If the move was right and that's what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to do. And I never just wanted to stop at that, except for one person, which I talked about that last week because their thing was very small. So I was always ready.
Now, Bobby, for you, I'm trying to spin it to you.
Go ahead. I'm trying not to laugh at Vanessa.
She's not the way that I. Bobby, do you Well, you're single. Are you single?
Yes,
So does
I
that happen to you a
am.
lot?
Hey,
Here, I
ladies.
got you.
Hey, ladies.
Oh, just what happened to
Does
me?
that
a lot.
happen to you a lot that girls, like, instead of letting you go all the way, please be honest, God.
Listen,
'Cause
I
I'm
don't
the
lie.
only person out here
I'm
to be
telling
telling
you, listen. Like, if I'm
telling you're married.
if I'm on camera behind the microphones, I promise you, what I'm giving y'all my real life. I'm
And your
giving y'all
stuff
honest
happened
how I
when you
feel.
was like 16.
Not 16. I was a freshman and a sophomore once before
Your
my
first
wife.
time?
No.
No. I was 14 my first time.
I was the same. I was 14.
Oh,
So-
okay. Let's hear about this.
Are girls just like letting you lick them and you lick them and then not letting you
All right. So I will say, that's happened to me 2 times. Two
Did
times.
you just give her or did y'all both give each other?
both?
Same time? Same time, bitch. I
No,
don't trust
so
you.
I'm not.
Same time.
I don't trust you.
That's funny as hell. That's funny. You first.
Yeah, shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, come on. You started off.
Please stop that little fucking
Yeah, he started it. This man started it.
that side lick. You don't do that shit no more, Bobby.
But that happened to me 2 times. The first time, I was like 19. We were both 19 around that time, and you know, I've started it first because I enjoy that. I enjoy going down on women. Is that proper to say?
That's
on
good.
yeah.
You enjoy eating the cootie
You can
cat.
say what you want to say. I just
wanna
can't say it because I'm a teacher.
Got it. Oh,
So
I
yeah,
was talking about
but
kids.
you can drop whatever you know. What I'm
So
saying?
you a comedian.
All right,
You
yeah,
understand?
all right. So I mean, I do enjoy going down on women. Like that's my bag, yo. I'm going there first. That's like, you know, you gotta make me happy. But
That mean your dick is whack.
No, it doesn't. He seems like that type of guy.
That's what women.
Yo.
What?
yo,
He does seem like that type of guy.
wait, like I got a whack dick?
No, that
Yo.
don't. I'm saying that doesn't mean that he
No,
has
yeah.
whack dick. I'm
Oh.
saying you seem like that type of guy.
So-
That's what
that-
women say. Women say you
Yeah.
get one or the other, like a really good candy liquor or a really good sex. That's what women say. That's
False.
Okay.
So
Myth busted.
I like to start there just because like that makes me feel better. I enjoy it, you know what I mean? And I also gotta get women into it, man. I can't just I don't know. Some people just start.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Like you
can't
just
just
jump
start.
right into it.
Yeah, you know, but I've gone first, and then you know she's gone down on me, and then you know if the job is done, then you know we both just kind of chill and watch a movie. You know what I mean? But it just depends on how fire. What?
Go wipe your mouth off, baby.
Do you rewind or here we go? What the hell?
No, we pick up where we left out. That's all. We ain't miss nothing.
You seen this before?
It's the same shit. You
Yeah.
always gotta put a rewind in it.
Yeah, but sometimes I do like going to
Season
eat
3.
first because you know if I don't last long, then my job is already done. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I don't know. So if it's like the first time that I'm with a girl and I really and I'm like really enjoying myself, you know, this is gonna be over quick. So let me do what I gotta do, and then you know we'll go from there.
Do you do the test?
What's the test?
That's very smart.
Yeah, as long as
Put your fingers down there and put them in her
just-
mouth
Bobby just
and
gave
see if
some
she lick
game.
her fingers. See if she lick your fingers.
I think you ever been in the kitchen before? You know what I mean? Are you wanting to taste your food, or do you want somebody else to taste test it for you? You know how you gonna know?
That's a great analogy.
Right, yeah, so
You taste that. How that feel?
Nah, man,
This cooking you? This done?
is this done? Nah, man, I'm there for obviously. You know, you can tell before you kind of if anything is going wrong. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I'm there. I'm here. This is my job. This is what I live for in this moment. You know.
You got something lined up after this? Because you seem like real like you just got turned up a little bit.
Gotcha. I got
Here,
I'm saying all this. Women don't talk to me. I'm being honest. I'm saying all this.
You can get that shit in the back of your minivan. Man, come on, come to the back seat.
Yo,
Bobby do not have a minivan.
Yo, this man.
You said
Vanessa said.
Yo, y'all funny as hell, man.
you don't have a minivan. What's it? It's a hatchback.
It's smaller than a mini. It's a hatchback. You could have left it at minivan. I was all right with the minivan. Now they know for real. You know how hard car sex is in that car? Now that we here. God, car sex be so hard in that shit, bro.
You be trying?
Bro, I tried twice, man. Huh?
You got tents?
I mean, it'd be nighttime. Who the fuck? I'm not doing it in the day in my car. I got a house now. I got an apartment. You know.
So why are you fucking in the car?
When I did not, I was living with my family before I just got my apartment.
Okay, I was about to say.
You sometimes you want to respect your family. You can't have.
Yeah, sometimes
you can't bring new coochie to the household. True. You gotta test it somewhere else first, and then
we all lost you. But I got a question for you. Because I've been at the game for a while, as Vanessa has pointed out.
You're not crazy right now.
I'm with it. I'm with it. How do you get like? Because it's been. I'm curious. In this day and age, at your big age, how do you get women to consent to car sex? Like, baby, you gonna do this? Because like women nowadays, they're like, it's disrespectful. But like, how do you like? Vanessa like, nah, beat me over a Buick, bitch.
Yeah, I was definitely in DeAndre car.
Yeah.
I see.
What kind of car he got?
He had a Chevy something.
See, that sound bigger than what's outside right
Ford
now.
Taurus.
It's like
compact,
like a Prius but smaller.
Compact, a little. But he's smaller.
Yeah. What was your question?
How do you get like how do?
How do you?
I remember in high school, like because you ain't no place to go.
How you get hoes?
How do you get people like how do you get someone to consent like car sex and stuff like that?
Like this one thing happens.
Listen,
we here in Park.
This is not my move for every woman, so I'll bring it out right now. The beach at night. You're not fucking on the beach. It's sandy. You know what I mean? You go to the beach, you get the vibe going, you walk on the beach, get your feet a little wet. You can be like, yo, man, it's Jacksonville. It's kind of big in this city. My house like 40 minutes away from here.
True as fuck.
And then she'd be like, you know what? Like, I do live kind of far. I mean, but I got this car right here, you know what I mean? We got here to, so that's kind of way,
you know.
Let me drop these back seats real quick. Come on now. But yeah, I mean, like, you get those women who understand the mission.
Yeah.
I'll use that, like, who understand, hey, like man, that. This is what we here for. I mean, we had a good time, we vibe, and we both live hella far, but we came out to, listen to the beach while we getting it on. You know what I mean? Sometimes though, like there was one time where I was like, I got this car right here, and the girl was like, this little ass car win. She was like, I'm not getting in this car.
Was she thicker?
Yeah.
She was like, nigga, you can lay those seats down all you want to. My head's still at the horn.
Nah, this little ass car.
Yeah, sometimes you get one who understands what's going on.
Yeah.
Though, you know what I mean? Hopefully that answered your question.
No, dude, that definitely did.
I will say you definitely get more no's than yes to car sex right now. But I do think that is because of the kind of car I drive.
Yeah, that is.
That's 100%.
My wife want to be spontaneous. I mean, I can say it, but I'd be like, baby, first of all, both of our cars are small and I'm big. So first of all, your little Cadillac and my little Malibu.
Your cars ain't small. Your cars are not small.
What?
My car.
Her car's small.
Y'all got
No, I guess from the outside it looks good, but get in the car. The roof right here, my head. Like I gotta put that seat so far goddamn down so I can like just in case some shit fall on us, I have a shot of making it out. And now I got black seats, so nigga, I ain't gonna say that on the show because I don't want people.
You done gave too much already. Really did a little bit.
So we say all that to say Dave Chappelle.
Don't rush the stage.
Don't rush the stage. And women, don't be out here just sucking all willy nilly on these lollipops.
Oh, definitely don't.
Cause some of them really see that as like an out, like
it's
we
not
have sex, but
that's almost.
I mean, if you don't want to have sex, then I will happily, that count. I'll take like if you. I didn't know that was the initial question. If you doing it because you don't want to have sex,
right?
I will definitely take it. I will happily lay back, let you do your work, do what you got to do.
Yeah,
but.
If I don't want to count you as a body, I'm definitely not fucking.
It counts as a body though.
But his head counts as a body. That's the question.
Definitely counts.
It's a separate body. Like it's a separate list.
This is different casualty.
Yeah.
If I gotta count it on mine, y'all gotta count it on yours. Yeah, fuck you.
Now, because I did a lot of my shit when I was in high school, as Vanessa pointed out so elegantly. But we had freedom in school because we were safe and we were able to, Rome, especially the city I came from. Now, Jacksonville might have been a little different. So my brother asked this question on Facebook, and I was like, man, this is a good ass question. In my hometown, someone just got killed. I think they were like 15 years old. So my brother said, doesn't some of that responsibility fall onto the parent? Because kids should have curfews. So he proposed the question, and Vanessa, I'm curious as a teacher, Bobby, I'm curious as a young man as well. Should kids have a curfew like they did back in the day when I was younger, like 8 years old? They had like an 11 o'clock curfew, and if you got caught outside, the police brought you home, and your parents got the fine. Should they institute that back?
I don't know how much of that fine money you gonna get, but absolutely, I definitely think that we need to go back to curfews. Even just in Jacksonville, like 2-3 weeks ago, there was like 4 different shootings throughout the city. Mm-hmm. 2 of them were, one was a previous student, one was a student of a colleague. So it's like, that shit always hits close to home. Every time I see something where it's at the news, goddamn, that's my last one. At the fair or at the mall, or every time like I have to get on Facebook real quick and check and make sure, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, it's a child that I've crossed paths with. So I say all that to say, absolutely, they need some fucking curfews. Because what they doing out there anyways?
Shit, ain't nothing open but legs
and convenience stores.
There you go.
So yeah.
I don't think I would like a curfew, like at least not today. You know what I mean? Because like, first of all, the example that you led with about cops bringing people home. Today's day and age, man, you know how kids are, especially black kids who be out here chilling, at the wherever they be, whatever activities they got going on. You out late, you not finna just let somebody walk up and, hey man, you ain't supposed to be out here, like, I'll get in the car.
You, pussy ass.
When I was in middle school,
exactly.
Police rolled up on us, we ran.
Yeah, and today, the mouths of these kids and these teenagers coming up now is a lot different than how when we were
90s.
younger, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't think that it would be a good idea. And even so, I was in high school, and I was working until 1 a.m. during weekdays. You know what I mean? I was working. I was bussing, serving food, bartending, and shit like that. Like,
how old were you?
How old were you?
I 16, 17, and 18.
1 o'clock in the morning. We got to talk about child labor laws, but go ahead.
16. I worked at in Avondale, the Brick, the restaurant.
Well, I mean, I think that yes, and I think maybe not the police thing, and I hate that you can't even say we can do the community watch thing because that's what happened with Trayvon Martin. So parents,
Trayvon Martin. Trayvon.
Thank you. Parents need to have a little bit more of a role for sure.
That part I will agree with you on, as far as like some of that will fall on the parent, like you know what I mean, like you gotta. You also got to take consequences for, hey, what was my kid doing at this time? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't think that, the curfew is the answer to that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, when I was in high school, we didn't have a curfew. My rule was always, if I'm back home before 3 a.m., anything after 3 a.m. was late as hell or early as fuck. You can get home late as hell, but you can't get home early as fuck. So if I got home, I'll be out like, ooh, it's 2:55. Let me stay in my auntie house and stay where I'm at because I can't get home early as fuck. I can be home late as hell.
Okay.
If I was home at 2:55, that's late as fuck. You late as hell.
Yeah.
But come on in. But 3:01, nigga, it's early as fuck. What the?
So I'm the last child. So once I got to high, like my mom, I would come in. It's not that she didn't care. It's not whatever.
Shit everywhere. Yeah.
I do.
Where's my breakfast, mom?
Yeah, I was just I would take my mom's car and go hang out with my friends, and then come back. She go to work at like 5 a.m. I would just have the car back before she had to go to work, and we was all square.
Damn it, man! I had a Buick Park Avenue powder blue. Buick Park Avenue. So I had no tents on that bitch, but I was rolling in that motherfucker, and we didn't have a curfew either in Palco, so that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't have a curfew, but I just instinctively went home at a decent hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like that.
Well, you was also a Christian,
and I was a virgin. I was trying to save myself to marriage and all that type of stuff. Too. But I was still with my boyfriend. He was doing nasty stuff on me. So I mean, I could have stayed out.
On you.
He was, but so I mean, I could have stayed out. But I was always, I don't know. It's just in my mind. I was like, ooh, you better be home, bitch. You better get home. I remember one time, I just didn't even want to give my parents a reason to think I was doing anything crazy. I was watching on TLC in the mornings. They used to have this show about people that were having. It was called A Baby Story.
Oh, I remember that show. That was a good ass show.
And I used to watch it in the mornings. And one time, whenever I got in trouble with my boyfriend in high school, my dad came to pick me up or something in the morning, and my little sister came out and he was like, "Oh, did you know Nessa's trying to have a baby?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Would you say that?"
Wow.
And at this point, I was still a virgin.
In front of your people? I was
still a virgin for a year plus after.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you was watching a baby story on TLC, which was a really great show.
It was very interesting.
My sister Peggy used to watch that show all the time. Like, we was like in elementary school.
Yeah.
Like you go to like the whole like they show the whole
9 months.
Yeah, the whole 9 months.
I've never heard of this before.
Well, you were born in 98, right?
You might have seen what they had. Johnny K plus 8.
I know that show. I know.
Real Life.
That show I do know. True Life.
Or Teen Mom.
Real World. All
True
that.
Life,
I think that's where you're going.
I want to make the dance team. Or
True Life. I want to be Homecoming Queen. Or Homecoming King.
Oh, I want to be a model.
That one nigga was, if I could be king for a day, king for... That nigga had a whole song and everything. Shout out to everybody who knew what the fuck I'm talking about on that reference. They didn't get it.
You used to watch high schools on that show and be like, damn, I want to go to... Well, I don't know. I don't know your experience, but I used to be like,
damn, what high school was that term?
Where them high schools at? I ain't never heard of that. I thought in Palm Coast and like Daytona Beach and stuff, the high schools were kind of like that.
They may
What's
be.
the one across from Daytona State College?
That's Mainland High School.
So is that one maybe kind of like that?
That's a black high school. It's majority black. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Vince Carter actually donated a lot of money to that high school. We did the gym and some buildings and stuff. But that's a majority black high school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like in those schools, like I always had to realize like just because I wasn't a part of it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Because like I look back and I'm like, what the fuck they did this?
Oh. That's how you
Facebook memories. Like, what the fuck? At my school?
When you're not in town for a while and you come back in town, I'm like, what the fuck? They put a light right here. Ain't nobody send me mail about it. Like, be mad as fuck.
Laughing. So I appreciate that for y'all. What the fuck we was just talking about? Because we didn't went.
You know what we're talking about. We were talking about what we were talking about.
From kids being out the curfew
from kids.
Okay, that's why I wanted to go to though, because we got some play cousins who like they want to move to Jacksonville. And I think maybe next week, let me know what you think about it. We want to get a realtor on the show to interview, just to talk about this housing market because of how crazy it's gotten, especially in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is probably one of the most
it's one of those big booming cities right
unaffordable places to live. It's one of the most unaffordable. I'm surprised people ain't be like, hey, we going up on the rent.
Hey, praise God.
Huh?
My rent is still, ain't my rent. Our rent, his rent it hasn't moved at all, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Yeah, that shit. Don't tell.
But 2 houses down is $400 more in either direction.
Shit.
For the exact same shit.
And then what happens is like the housing market, because it's a seller's market now, so they'll give you a lot for your house if you want to sell your house. But to go buy a house, you will find a house in whatever. Think about the craziest neighborhood that you can think of.
Moncrief.
$500,000.
Shit.
For that house.
Around where my school is, $300,000, $400,000.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. And it's crazy because I was talking to I work at a place that deal with houses and stuff. I can't say exactly where but and what I
you better fucking cut it.
What I realized is that like I was talking to a guy that works there, and what he was saying, he was like the problem that people are going to have. He said if it happens, if the bubble pops and it flips upside down, people who's buying these houses at these high prices, like around your schools, how much?
$200,000 or $300,000.
Well, that's not bad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's not good. I mean, my parents bought a house across the street, like across the main road of where my school is, for way
okay.
less.
So like say like you get one of them houses off of Moncrief, which is hood in Jacksonville.
Yeah. But Moncrief you got that river.
You said
you got that river right there, and you got the Reebok.
But say you get one of them rundown houses and you pay $500,000 for it, and then the bubble burst. And then you're upside down because they like, okay, well, the market went down. Now you're upside down in this house because what we value your house at back in 2022, now we really value your house at like $400,000 less than that. So, but your loan was still for however much. So now you got to keep paying on this house. So it's a crazy time to live in.
That's trash.
I'm curious, like, about building a house and how that changes or affects.
Like
Price.
building through a builder or building through like just on your own?
I guess all 3 options.
That was 2.
Well, 1, 2, and then buying on your own.
Like buying like a resale.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a realtor on the show because I'm curious. That's a good question. But from what I'm hearing, if you're building like through a private builder, you're like 8 to 10 months out because of the supply chain from COVID.
That was nice.
Man, same shit. How you want.
COVID because of that back order that I found out that they can get countertops and counters. That was a problem, and that was back order for a while. Now they got those, but now they're having problems with windows and garage doors. So they'll have your house, but your garage door 2 months out, nigga. Hold on. Now, do you want this shit? You want a carport, or do you want a garage? So that's a struggle. And then if you're buying through, like, say someone's selling their house, and then you're trying to buy into their house, they could be like, hey, like we moving, but our house ain't gonna be done until 3-4 months. So can you wait 3-4 months? Like, we'll sell you our house, but can you wait 3-4 months before you move into this motherfucker? And what was the third one? Yeah, new construction. You had buying from a resale, and then building on your own property. That shit got to be expensive because you got to acquire the land, hire the private company to come out and get the permits and build it. That's probably the most expensive. But that's probably the most effective because then you can pick. I want this whole acre, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. But you got to have some money to do that.
Yeah, up front.
And they say rent in Jacksonville is probably like one of the highest in the state.
Yeah, so that's what I can speak on. Like, as far as like that was very adultish. Y'all talking about buying houses and numbers and stuff. I'm just sitting. I just got my first apartment in Jax.
He the real adult.
Okay, I was about to say.
You too.
I just got my first apartment here in Jackson. I lived in Tallahassee, so rent was so much cheaper in a college town. Here, man, I went online. They wanted like $1,500 for like. I was like, oh my god, that's what you starting at.
Challenge by choice.
Go ahead.
You're single.
Yes.
Stay by yourself.
Yes.
Got your own place.
Yep.
And
I sound good on paper when you say it.
Come on there, Bobby.
Hold on, watch this. In a thriving part of the city.
You already know.
Where you at?
I live in Riverside area.
Okay.
That's thriving, right?
I mean, I live in the. Well, maybe not in Riverside. When he was talking about before the show where he did the stand up, that's in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Murray Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
Really?
man.
Yeah, damn. Now I gotta bleep that out and what I said out earlier.
She said what I did to stand up.
Right, I was talking to Jared. What told you?
You're right.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
But so like challenge by choice. Don't give me your number, but like where's your range by yourself?
For how much I pay?
Yeah.
Yo, like you were saying earlier, I'm thankful that I got a great deal on where I live, man, because I was looking online for all these houses and apartments because I wanted to live alone. I don't like having roommates. I learned that in college. I wanted to live by myself. All the 1-bedrooms were like starting $1,400, $1,500, blah blah
Jesus
blah blah
Christ.
man. Luckily and thankfully, shout out to my nigga God. I got
Bobby.
What?
Dad.
I'm just. I'm shout out to
I
him.
never heard that before.
Go off.
Go on.
Shout out to him because.
But shout out to you though.
I got an apartment, man. It's a beautiful apartment, and I pay actually under everybody else who lives around me. In the area, man, I pay under $1,000, so I'll tell you that.
Nice.
I won't put an exact number on it.
And where you at?
I live in Riverside area, 1,100 square feet, all to myself.
You
I got a nice.
getting under 1,000.
I got a. Hey, man.
I'm gonna ask you off air.
Yeah, talk to me, man.
Well,
Shout out
I mean,
to
I'm
God.
not interested in moving, but
Well, that's fine.
That's a blessing though.
Yeah,
like,
man.
That's awesome.
Shout out to your nigga.
Shout out, man. But yeah, so like that's my first apartment here. I was paying like it was like $380 where I was living in Tallahassee the last year.
But you was living in the room.
I mean, when I was in Daytona,
I had a
my
roommate,
shit was
so we-
$650.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
two.
common.
Yeah.
That was common.
I had a
yeah.
roommate, so we split it. It was really $700 in rent total, but my part of it was $380.
That ain't
We had
shit.
2 bedrooms, but like that's how I got very spoiled, man. Because like that was the cheapest I paid in Tallahassee. Before that, it was like $500 or whatever. I moved back here talking about I don't want to have roommates. I looked at the prices like, oof, I might need to get 4 of them. let me make some friends, man. I don't like, but
I'm
yeah,
still stuck on you said shout out to my nigga God, which
that was coming from an honest place. I was really
you
trying
was
to
in your
shout
mind.
out.
Yeah, shout out to my
I was
nigga God
going.
because
But yeah, I got a nice price for where I'm living. Shout out to the lords of the land and the Lord upstairs. They looked out for me.
Lord to the land. That's the landlords. All right, I'm sorry. That was good. That was good. I got to give you that. Write that shit down. You better write it down.
Yo, I appreciate you telling me when you think something's funny because I'm really just talking. I gotta make sure I get this. All right.
So y'all know that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, right? Y'all know that. Did y'all know that?
Made me aware.
Well, hello. And some of your tweets, I be like, ooh, I wonder what Bobby's mental health awareness is.
Ooh, oh man. It be terrible sometimes. It'd be like my mental health and stuff, or like how conscious I am of other people's. What do you mean?
Yours. My
own? Oh, I be in the trash. I be in the toilet. I be in the trash. I be down there, bro. Sometimes.
Challenge by choice.
Don't judge me off Twitter.
No, you know what? Yeah. Okay, but challenge by choice. Yeah. Like, are you okay? Like, how are you feeling mentally?
Yeah, I'm much better now. I'm a lot better now. I'm better when I'm producing. When I'm not doing anything, or I feel like I'm not doing as much as I should be doing. That's when you see me tweet about like. I'm like, oh damn, man, I gotta move faster, or I gotta stop doing this, I gotta stop doing that, or I'm really down on myself sometimes. But did I answer your question?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right, yeah. So like, I be straight, you know what I mean? But like, Twitter is where I go to just like
let it all out.
Man, yeah. So I think it's interesting that you guys follow me on. Usually, I don't like I just started using Twitter, letting people who don't know me that well follow me.
I know so much about you.
It was private. it was private for a long time before y'all followed me because like it was much worse than that. But I'm a lot better now, man. Life's great. I treat myself a lot better. That was also my biggest thing. I didn't treat myself well enough. I was trying to, get it from somebody else. I was trying to.
What does that mean?
Like I was trying to, just get attention from women and hope that certain women I was liking would treat me a certain way or respond a certain way when I do something for them, but I had to realize, oh shit, I'm doing all this for other people. I'm not even getting myself what I like, what I mean? I'm trying to blah blah blah. So like that helped me change my mental health a lot when I started like, all right, well, I'm just gonna get what I want to get. I'm gonna treat myself how I feel like I've been treating other people who haven't been reciprocating it, and that helped my mental health a lot because now I don't give a fuck about these people.
That's how you seem. I don't know. When I see his Twitter, I'm like, this nigga's out here working. He doesn't have. I know. Sometimes my Twitter is like up, down. I know I seem stressed out sometimes. I seem happy and excited sometimes. But you don't. I don't know.
For my Twitter,
I be all over the place. I'm telling you, Jerry. I be up,
or
down.
at least that your only woe in life is comedy. Or work, it doesn't. You don't tweet. I mean, and I'm not saying that your social media says everything. I'm just telling you from like a stranger, I guess, ish perspective. You seem like you really out here working.
That is true. Mm-hmm. I absolutely am. I be out here like I told Jerry, man. Every day I'm doing something for comedy. Every day I'm either doing something for comedy, something for my show, something to try and progress me forward. And the days that I don't do that are when I'm like you ever hang out with a girl and then y'all don't smash and you're like, damn, I could have been doing this shit right now. You know what I mean? Like that's where my depression comes from. Like I could be on stage or something, but I choose to hang out with somebody else, and then I be halfway through the hangout, like I don't really want to be here no more.
Don't be mad, but
don't be mad. Don't be mad is the quickest 3 words to get a nigga mad. I know you're gonna hate me. Like, come on now, why'd you have to? But how's your mental health? How's y'all's mental health? Y'all good?
Yes, I'm gonna go. You, then I'm gonna plug it.
Mine's up and down right now. I'll be honest. I
don't complain yet because we got a whole thing for that.
Don't complain yet. So mine's up and down right now.
I am good. Man, I don't know if this is like a deflection. I'll be transparent with y'all and honest. I don't think that it is. I think I'm just a positive person. Like I know there'll be some days where I be. Not even days, like moments. Like I can get not myself down, but like it's certain things and certain situations that I can be like, but they be that quick.
Like to yourself or to someone else?
To myself.
Okay.
Now my wife gets the brunt of it, so I love my wife for loving me immensely because I came home from work today and I was in a mood. I can appreciate my wife for doing this because like I came in, I was clearly tired. Mm-hmm. Clearly, I needed a nap.
Yeah,
I needed a nap.
You were cranky,
fucking hot in the sun.
Yeah,
so I can't. I'm fussing about little shit. ain't saying shit, but she's like, she's still calm. How was it? How was it even? How was this? So she okay. So she picked her little laptop up. Okay, and she went to the room. I was like, I went to the room. She's like, okay. First of all, I'm finna eat my food. Thank you for buying it for me. I need you to go out there because I'm in my personal space. You need a moment. I'm gonna take mine. That's why I left the living room. So I woke up. When I took a nap, woke up. Hey, wife, how are you?
You were feeling better.
So my wife, she can kind of read me. She's like, because I don't know how the fuck she knew that I was in the mood. Yeah. But I was in one when I came home from work, and she was just like able to just like, okay, I'm gonna close my laptop. I'm gonna go in the room and close the door. You and the dog can have y'all time, and the dog be knowing too, because he don't fuck with me like. Toy. Oh no, you don't want to throw it. You don't want to throw it. It's okay. I'm gonna just lay right here by your feet. Let me know if you need anything. I needed a nap. I did. So I think.
Shit. No, that sounds just like me.
Yeah.
God damn. Sometimes I come home like I don't even, like 2 weeks ago I didn't even come in the house. I just stayed outside and like raked and picked up stuff and leaves. Because I know that if I go in the house, and we don't live in a house. So you have a house, you have a lot of space to move around and be to yourself. I live in a duplex. So like we next to each other damn near every day, all day. Yeah. So I just don't like to put all that on him, and then he thinks it's him and da da da. Yeah. So I just stayed outside, and then he came outside, and I was in the middle of talking about my day, and then he interrupted me to show me a flower or something. I said, fuck it, I'm going on a walk. And I did, and I left for like an hour and just walked around the neighborhood. He
picked you a flower and you ain't give a fuck?
He wasn't picking a flower. We got some plants in the backyard, like I have a couple trees back there and stuff, and he was like, come here, I want to show you something. But I'm listening, and I'm like, no the fuck you're not. Like, I was just talking to you, and you just interrupted me.
So I can appreciate my wife for that, because I was there, because I think...
and then I come back, and he be like, okay, you feeling better now?
Is that a Virgo thing, you think?
I don't think so. I'm not blaming shit on the sign.
I was going to say, I'm a Virgo, and I don't feel like this.
Oh, we all Virgos in this bitch. Okay.
I definitely you a Virgo? From yeah.
Wow.
What's your birthday?
September 13th.
Oh, okay.
13th, 1st, 21st.
Oh,
wow.
Shout out all the Virgos. But so when I realized, I had to realize that sometimes work, Bobby, me and you, I talk to you and Vanessa, because I think that you might do this too. Sometimes work is a deflection of deflecting from your like mental state. So you're busy yourself with work, and like, I'm working, so I'm good. Let me work. Yeah. I'm working on this, so I'm working on that, so I'm good. And you're not really giving yourself time to evaluate and to really figure out what's going on with you. And I realized what I found out is that, one, check on your strong friends, check on them, and then two, it often takes you venting and getting rid of some of your stuff, just getting rid of some of your stuff. To help your mental health. So Bobby, I want to know, what's bothering you this week? Let's help your mental health.
Oh man, all right, what's bothering me this week? All right, this really bothered me. Why are you laughing, Jerry?
Because you were smiling.
This really bothered me. So I talked about, I just moved into a new place, a new apartment around a new side of town, right? What's bothering me is it's about white people. It's all. I don't like the way white people walk. Okay, let me explain myself. All right, I just moved. I wake up in the morning because I'm an early riser. I get up early and I got like a little sunroom where I can see. I lift it up and stuff like that. Beautiful white families. They be walking their dogs, walking with their kids, all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on a walk, man. I be thinking about going on a walk, right? So
they encourage you.
They really encouraged me to go on a walk. So obviously, I told you I'm not gonna walk by myself. I'm not gonna walk alone.
Riverside's a walking neighborhood.
It is a walking neighborhood, but this is what I didn't know. Pretty much, when you walk with white people can never just walk. You know what I mean? They gotta do activities on the walk and shit. That's what's bothering me, man. I walked with two of my white neighbors. I kid you not. We could have walked to this place, to the park, and we could have walked back in like 15 minutes. They stopped and touched 23 dogs. 23 pets that were being I'm talking, Bobby, how can you not just play with it? They're so cute. Like, no. And then what really pissed me off was like sometimes it's like hills and shit where you're walking. when I see a hill, I got asthma, first of all. So walking is already, I'm a flat surface walker. That's where I'm happy. That's where I'm at peace. I see a hill coming up. This is what I did. I sighed. I let out the biggest. I was like, oh my God, this hill big as hell, right? It was a woman and a guy with me. Both of them were white, man. They see this hill. They get excited. I'm like, all right, this ain't gonna go well.
They speed up a little bit.
They start speeding up to the hill. We're at the top of the hill now. I'm about to keep going down the street, right? They stop. I look behind me like, why y'all stopping? They're like, oh, you don't see this? Like, how do you see this and not just want to roll down the hill, man? Like, I kid you not, man. They literally...
Bobby, you not fucking telling the
They
truth.
literally rolled down the hill for fun. Like, that was a fun activity. I just stood there the whole time. I was up there.
Arms out or in?
Grass?
Only like in the grass. It was great. It was a hill. Like, so you think we just walking on pavement up there?
Well, I live in that area, so
Okay,
yes,
okay.
I'm thinking that y'all are walking because people walk all the time
Nah.
on the side with their dogs, their kids. I'm seeing everything that you're seeing right now.
we walking, but it's that
now
park
I'm
area.
seeing asphalt, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, why they rolling down the
It's
asphalt?
the area of that part where that bridge is, where they painted little sunflowers on the bridge and stuff like. It's right there. It's a little hill right there by the water. And, you know, they see that hill and they just want to roll down it apparently. And I said, black people don't roll down hills. That's what You a hill roller? Come on now. You gonna roll down hills?
28-year-old Vanessa's probably not rolling down the hill.
23.
That shit
may have rolled down the hill. I don't know. Yeah, every once in a while.
This is
my
supposed to be-
ambiguous side.
Nah.
So yeah.
Nah, man. I made that vow. I'm never walking with white people only again. You know, I'm definitely gonna have somebody familiar with. We can just walk.
I ain't mad at that's what's bothering you this week.
That got under my skin.
I
I'm not gonna lie to
appreciate you
you.
for sharing that story. Vanessa, what's bothering you this week? Obviously not hills.
And I can't follow up. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you could have came to me first.
Yeah, I should have. I didn't know. I wasn't supposed to bother to bring
working it out. What's bothering me this week?
That was the worst one. I
can't just say my job. So I'm going to make it a little bit more specific. I'm going to say the fact that sometimes teacher salaries are tied to the way students perform on standardized tests. And that's bothering me, one, because we're in testing season, two, because students, you know, back when I don't know about you,
include me
when
anyway.
we were in school, we almost had like the fear of God, like, shit, if I don't pass this, if I don't make a level 3, I'm going to fail.
Oh, on a test?
Yeah. Yes.
Man, that skipped my generation.
Right. So by the time you came along, it was like, and even if it wasn't true for us, we believed that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
yeah.
doesn't matter.
There was kids who cared, obviously, but it was definitely less than y'all's generation.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, and now it's like less.
Really?
And so, honestly, it's like if the kid doesn't like you, and they don't like their test proctor, because I don't test all the kids that are in my class. You know what I'm saying? They might test with the proctor who is their first year of teaching. They can't control the classroom. So instead of it being a smooth testing environment, it's kids eating chips and going to the bathroom, coming in and out the class, and all this type of shit. Like,
she don't fuck with chips at all. She be so mad kids want snacks.
Yes, I do. Goddamn. But I'm just saying, I don't think that should be tied to, you know what I'm saying, teachers getting bonuses, because if they don't care, I can only do so much in a school year to get them to care.
I didn't know that the testing was tied to how much y'all make. That's wild.
It's not necessarily like we're gonna get our salary, but there are bonuses and things like that teachers can qualify for if you have student growth. But you can't have student growth. There's so many variables, right? They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I gotta grow.
That's what I think. Sometimes I say that in class. I'll say something and then they'll be like, oh, and I'll say, well, what I just heard is, oh, Ms. Faulkner, I don't want to get better. I don't want to get any better. I just want
Yo, that right there though, honestly, that little sentence, that might help people, honestly.
And I hope it does, and I don't mean to like badger them, but sometimes I'm like,
if someone said that to me, because I'm pouting about something, and someone said that to me, I'd be like, you know what?
I don't want to be rich and famous.
Yeah. You're right. Let me listen up. Let me see what I missed last time.
So that's That's
what's bothering
that's
you.
That's one thing that is bothering me
you.
right now. Standardized testing.
Oh yeah. So I just want to say this just as a reference point. Jamie Foxx used to do this whole little joke where he would roll the weed up, imaginary weed. He'll roll it, and then and he said, life sometimes can be a big tote. Like life sometimes can be a big tote. You inhale it. Jamie Foxx did that. He said, but you can't hold all that shit in. You got to blow that shit out. So in his comedy set, he will do, and the audience will know to say, you better blow that shit out. That's all we doing right now is blowing that shit out because sometimes life can be a bit told. If you hold it in and get too much pressure, shoulder,
absolutely,
you got to blow that shit out. So if I do this, you better blow that shit out.
I got you. I see what you got. What you got going on, man.
Vanessa Miss, I'm doing it one more time.
You better blow that shit out.
There you go. All right, there you go. So I was bothering Jared this week. My shit might be a little immature to y'all, but it's the kids with rotten teeth, but they put silver fronts in front of them. I seen 1 3 mini. I've seen 1 3 mini of those this week. I'm like, parents, what are y'all doing? What are y'all giving y'all kids? That their shit is all gone in the front and they got silver fronts and shit. So that's what's bothering me. It's a little petty.
I can't agree with you on that, man, because I had a silver cap when I was a kid. I can't even. No, it was on the side.
On the side, okay.
My shit was definitely in the back.
Yours is in. Yeah, mine was like, I don't know what you call the teeth. I don't know what you call them, but who pitched like they weren't your family's kids, was it? It was just
no. It was just some kids I've seen. And I was like, "Oh, you eat too much candy. That's candy corn right there."
You kid not even bothering you.
But like you smiling, hey, don't smile, don't smile. The kids be because that shit scared me.
They all happy to see him. He ruining their day. He like raining on their parade.
I'm moving into a new house. Ooh, hopefully you get a dinner plan. Okay, tap on the head. All right, go have fun. Go play.
I don't want to do that.
That's so messed up.
When I was getting my head done, it was a baby in there. And the baby kept handing me stuff, and I would just.
What you do with it?
I just looked at it and then handed it back to the baby. But I didn't say anything, and I feel like people always expect. I don't know if men feel this way, but women always expect us to be like, "Oh my God, look at that baby," and like, it's never me, and I never know what to do. Oh God!
It's the same thing that
I didn't even say anything to the baby until it like handed me something. And I was like,
and I got too many nieces and nephews, so I know how to interact with kids maybe too good. So people who don't like you got a kid. I know how to play with kids too. But I'm also a male, so like, hey, little skanker, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Come on over here, baby. Come on, that nigga crazy.
No, we'll be like, what up, Jit?
Yeah.
From out the womb.
So let us know this week, man. We want to know honestly because it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
You gotta blow that shit out.
Go ahead and blow it out in the comments because Vanessa was mid-sip. Let us know what is stressing you out. What's bothering you? Put it in the comments. Get that shit off of you and into the comments so that way you can have a better, stress-free, happier May. Mental Health Awareness Month. This is the Up Delinquents.
As a podcaster, I can understand the struggle of seeking sponsorships and advertisements for your show. I think all podcasters would agree. We would do our show for free, but being paid allows us the freedom to do it. So if you're looking to add some money into your podcasting budget, then you should definitely hit up my friends over at Podcorn. Podcorn is a marketplace connecting podcasters to amazing sponsorship opportunities. Podcasters can set their own rates and collaborate with brands directly with no exclusivities, no middleman, and no strings attached. The marketplace is transparent and allows you to control how and when you want to monetize. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at podcorn.com/podcasters.
Nessa!
You.
Guess what, dog? You know what I've been thinking about all week?
What?
I've been thinking about this right here.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Let me go back. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and this week, man, question of the day. So a while ago, we asked the opposite of this question. We asked who is the greatest TV dad of all time. But this week, I want to know, Mother's Day is around the corner. Actually, is this Sunday. You're watching this episode on Saturday. It's Sunday. Who is, in your opinion, the greatest TV mom of all time? Who's the greatest TV mom?
I'm going Wanda Mack first.
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta give you props for that.
Wanda was a bad bitch and fine in every episode.
Wanda Mack.
Wanda was like one of the first women on TV where every time I saw her on TV, I was like, damn, her hair laid as fuck. Like Olivia Pope. Like every time you see Liv, oh, that hair is laid. Wanda was the same way. Wanda was a working woman. She took care of them kids. She took care of Bernie. She kept it fine. She kept the house. Wanda Mack.
I was not expecting you to go there, but I didn't even think about Wanda. That's a great ass.
Thank you. I got a second.
Who you second with?
I'm sorry. Who is that show from?
The Bernie Mac Show.
Okay.
Bernie Mac Show. Okay.
Wanda.
All right. I know that show. I just didn't think I was on.
It's okay. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Okay. For my other one, I'm gonna say Lois.
I was just writing that down.
No, you don't know what Lois I'm talking about.
Oh.
Which Lois you think I'm talking about?
I was talking about Family Guy. Is that what you talking about?
I'm talking about Malcolm in the Middle.
Wow. You know what? I was gonna say. Now I gotta change mine. I was literally gonna go with Malcolm in the Middle.
Were you? Her name's Lois, right?
Her name is Lois. Yes.
Because.
But I was also thinking Family Guy when he said it because I didn't expect you to say what I was gonna say.
What the fuck? You was really finna say Malcolm in the Middle?
I swear, I'm not even just saying that because we on camera.
No, you just saying that shit. I don't know.
I put that on. No.
I'm saying it because I grew up with a whole bunch of brothers and sisters, and I've always felt like every time I watched that show, I was like, okay, my family's not that crazy.
Were you Malcolm?
I might be our Malcolm.
Okay.
I might be our Malcolm. My sister is maybe our Reese.
Damn.
She's Malcolm and Reese because she went off to military. She went off and did her own thing, but she's also smart.
Reese wasn't smart.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She got a smidge bit of Malcolm.
Okay, I see what you did.
Not Reese. Reese. What's the oldest brother? Francis. Francis.
Yes.
So my oldest
Since
sister
off
is
the boarding
Francis.
school.
My little sister is fucking Reese. I'm Malcolm, and my little brother is Dewey for sure. But I used to watch that show and be like, damn. They life crazier than our shit, but we close. We right there. I could see us chilling on the roof just like they be chilling on the roof. So I fuck with Lois a lot.
Yeah.
So you go.
So Wanda Mack and Lois was yours.
Wanda Mack and Lois.
Those my two.
It's my turn.
Bobby.
All right. I'm gonna go with because I really was gonna say Lois. I'm gonna go with Reba.
Ooh, Reba McEntire.
A single mom who works two jobs and love her kids. I don't know. I didn't mess up the word, but I know she got the heart of a fighter. That's like that.
I'm a survivor.
That's the bar right there, man. Reba used to handle her business, man. She used to make me want to be a single.
I did love that show, actually.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah,
I wanted to be a single mom for a little bit when I was just watching that show. But then I grew up, you know. But I would say Reba, man. She handled her business, kept the kids in check, taking care of other people's kids and shit, you know.
But then she had her ex-husband in and out the house with his new wife. I remember that as part of the show.
See, that is...
Huh?
I said Barbara Jean.
They were always
Barbara
around.
Jean.
They were trying to make it work and do all that shit. And I used to watch that show like, Reba, come on. Oh, you know who's another good one?
Who else?
George Lopez's wife.
What's her
Angie
name?
Lopez.
She's put up with some bullshit. I used to be watching that show like, are you serious? Like when he used to forget their anniversary or her birthday or something. I used to watch that and the crowd be laughing and I'm like, see, this is the problem with our young men now.
Now I got a couple. I wrote a couple down.
What about you?
Y'all ready for this list?
You got top five.
You got a list.
You ready?
Yeah.
I thought somebody was gonna say it. I'm surprised that they didn't. I gotta go here first. She is the what you call the person at the top? The epitome, the epistical
Echelon.
The epitome.
Epitome. Okay, sorry. Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable showed you black excellence, grace, parenthood, how to be a mom, how to be a wife, how to be elegant.
That's one of my real life role models.
Wrote Claire Huxtable, huh?
Which one?
From the Cosby Show.
I'm saying dark skin or light skin.
What you talking Aunt Viv?
Oh, never mind.
See, yeah, come on, you young.
Wait, you said Cosby Show.
The
now
Cosby
I'm with
Show.
you. I'm with you.
Yeah, the Cosby Show. Now we can go Aunt Viv, dark skin Aunt Viv.
Okay.
Of course.
Is she on your list?
She wasn't, but since you said it.
Okay, all right.
Carlton, Hillary, and Ashley's mama. Then I also have Rochelle.
Wow, everybody hates Chris?
Everybody hates Chris.
That's a great one.
That's a good one.
Damn, I forgot that. That's a good one. I'm actually mad I didn't say that.
Bo Johnson from
Blackish.
There you go.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Can we go with Tanya? Shit. I
don't know who that is.
Okay, fuck it. Benny Lopez. Benny Lopez.
Nah, fuck it.
Benny Lopez. That's George's mama.
Right. Oh, she knew she was trying it in that fucking show.
Lillian Williams. That's from the Wonder Years. If you haven't seen this on Fox, she's great.
Love the Wonder
Years. Trudy Proud.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Trudy Proud. This right here might catch you off guard, but it's one of my favorites. Amy Matthews from Boy Meets World.
Oh.
Okay. That one did catch me off.
Amy Matthews, from Boy Meets World. And then my last one has to be, she's an honorable mention. She's not really a mom, but she was the mother figure on the show. Dee from the Wayans Brothers.
Okay.
She was a security guard, but she was motherly. That's pretty good.
That counts.
Yeah,
that was a good. Honestly, that was a great list.
Yeah, I just wrote them down when y'all was talking. I was like, let me think about my damn mom.
Yeah,
Vanessa said 2. I gotta say 4.
That Rochelle one. That Rochelle was good.
I was gonna say.
I think I would shoot Rochelle to my top of the
last
list.
one. I gotta say this one. I gotta throw it in there. Jay from My Wife and Kids.
Wow.
Jay from My Wife and Kids.
I'll give it to you.
Something about that show just cannot bring me in. And you know what?
No.
DeAndre loves that show.
That's a great fucking show.
That is one of the best shows of all time.
Some of it is like, okay, that's funny. But then the rest of it is like, oh,
it reminds me of
sounds so.
It reminds me of mature Martin. Like it gives me like the Martin show, mature with kids.
Maybe I don't know if the audience laughs helps or hurts it for me, because it just sounds. It's almost like they just like how you push a button to turn it on.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like to me. That show it's the most apparent.
Wow,
for me.
Damn,
and I don't even know if they're laugh tracks, but that's just how I feel.
I thought you would enjoy a show like that.
I don't know.
I think that's one of the best sitcoms ever, man. That's one of the best family TV shows ever.
I don't know, and maybe it's because like Michael Kyle is the focal point of the show, so maybe that's why a lot of dudes like. I don't know why I'm trying to make an analysis.
It gives me definitely like Martin Lawrence show, but Gina had kids, Martin matured and got a real. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know about that comparison exactly, but. Yeah,
I
see what you're trying to do there.
Because one seems very 90s and the other one seems a little bit more 2000s.
But I do think that was an amazing list, Jerry. That was an amazing list.
Last one. I gotta go. Super duper. Helen King from
Russian shit.
Like something super duper.
I do got work in the morning.
I know we gotta shit. He gotta go to the smoke shop. You gotta go to the school. I gotta go.
Oh, here we go.
Vanessa like, let me use that shit.
Today we can rush, okay?
Yeah. But Helen King from the Jamie Foxx show.
She was the aunt though.
She was the aunt, but she's motherly.
All right,
maternal characters. There we go.
Okay.
So let us know in the comments, man. Who do you think is the greatest TV mom of all times? That is the question of the day.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Nessa!
Yep.
You know where we're going, dog, because I'm going to pass it right back over here to you. Love 'em or leave 'em. What is it? What we doing? What we going? And how we headed towards it?
Love 'em or leave 'em is where you can write into the Dignified Delinquents and get help with your relationship, situationship, or friendship advice. To write in, go to jtgentertainment.com, look for the Dignified Delinquents, and then love 'em or leave 'em, and let us know what's going on. Ooh. I want my own kids. Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Hey cousins, I am a new relative and I love y'all. I'm in my late 20s and have been talking to this man in his mid 40s. We have known each other for over 10 years. He's amazing and treats me like a queen. I moved out of state for school and work about 6 years ago. We've stayed close through the years, and when I come to visit, we always hang out. We have been talking more and have gone on a couple little vacations together. He wants me to move back so he can take care of me. He has 2 kids in their early 20s who know about me, but only his son knows that we're fucking. I typically date men older because I'm an old soul and don't like any little kid games. I am ready to settle down, but I want kids of my own. He's not sure if he wants any more kids, and I don't want to find out too late. He tells me constantly he loves me and that the ball is in my court. He spoils me and wants to be my last. Cousins, what should I do? Continue to get that good from Zaddy, but stay only friends, or settle down with him and see where life takes us, or just be friends minus the benefits. P.S. He is fine as fuck and lays down the pipe. My family likes him as a person, but I think our friends, family, and church would probably die if we got together. I really don't really know what to do. Help your cousin out. Sign, old man be stroking. It's the first I ever heard of that. So good for you, cousin. I feel like normally I would say leave him, but for this one, I'm gonna say just figure it out. Just go with it and see what happens. Y'all been dealing with each other for 6 years. He seems like been treating you good for 10 years. Y'all have known each other for 10 years. You've been out the state for 6. That whole time y'all been whooping. And he's been treating you very well. I don't know. Why not try it out and see how it goes? His kids are in his early 20s. But you want kids. So that's the only thing where I'm like, maybe, but I don't know. What you see all of these posts, and it is social media, but you see all these posts of like these older couples that finally have their baby, or where the guy says that they don't want the baby, and then here the baby comes and daddy like you know what I'm saying, can't get rid of it.
Now I only got 20 years to be in your life.
Well, he was 40.
20 years, because the average black man dies at 65.
Well, mid 40. What?
Yeah, that's a statistic. Average black man dies at 65.
It's terrible.
Pray and I beat it.
Me too.
Anyways, mid 40s, he ain't gonna want to have no other kids. So, I don't know about that part. I don't know what the fuck to tell you here.
Man, this is like, you shocked. Yeah, I'm like, because you normally like.
Yeah, I don't know. You got me. Because he lays down the good and he treats you very well. So that's something you don't find most places, but then you want kids. Everybody don't want to do that these days. So it's like, it's two very big things. I don't know. Can you trade one for the other? I guess that's what you have to ask yourself. I don't know. I wish you would have said how old you are.
She said she's in her late
20s. Mm-hmm. And you gonna be itching for a baby soon. Cause I am.
You itching?
A little bit.
You said 31.
Yeah, that's soon.
You 28.
I'll be 29 this year.
Okay, itch.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm being very helpful, cousin, and I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. That's tough.
Yeah, that's fucked.
He not gonna give you no kids though, and you know that. So, like I said, what's more important? Do you want the kids, or do you want this lifestyle that this man has created for you, and this love that this man has created for you? Because you might go out and test the waters to try to find it somewhere else, and hey, it might not be there, or it'll be there, but you ain't gonna find it. I don't know.
So me?
It's your turn. I said a lot of nothing, so say something.
Make it make sense.
I don't think it's right for her.
Okay.
I think you need to get out of there. I think you got to scram. First of all, you said you want kids, but in the same paragraph, she said that she is not with the little kid games. To me, that just you. How you gonna have little kids? You not with the little. You don't want to play. You don't want to play no games with your little kids and shit. No, I mean, nah. Honestly, I think that there are certain relationships that when someone describes it to you or you see it, you can definitely say, okay, I think this works better because you see each other every once in a while. She said that she lives out of there. They hang out when she come to visit back home and stuff like that. I think that might also play into the dynamic of why, it's so, why she wants to be around, because you're not there all the time. I'm pretty sure when she gone, he doing whatever he got going on. You know what I mean? And he's probably giving the good dick to somebody else, I feel like he's older, man. He's in his 40s, she said.
Mid 40s with two 20-year-olds.
Mid 40s. So this man's 46,
He's not finna have no more
47
kids.
with two 20-year-olds. His undecided on more kids is a no.
It's a fuck.
It's a hell. He probably told you that because he don't want you to leave right away. You know what I mean? He said the ball is in your court, but that means I'm not changing my mind. You can make up if you want to have kids.
Which isn't what you want. Thanks for Bobby. God, leave up.
Yeah,
you don't want somebody that's like giving you. He just ultimatum you. By saying it's in your court. To me, that's low key an ultimatum.
She's digmatized, is what it sounds like. I think you can go find that somewhere.
There's other good dick out there.
Yeah,
whatever Bobby said.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all good, because y'all help me round my shit out.
See, boom, help
also,
me. Boom,
I'm not going to say it's other good dick out there. I'll let you get that out. I don't know what's
on the market.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dick they giving out.
That's 2%. That's whole.
Now you it's gonna be trial and error.
Yeah. What about you, Jerry? How do you feel about this?
You want your own kids, Rio Rancho, New Mexico. That's the hell.
Rio Rancho.
You gotta be from New Mexico with a name like that.
I feel like I sound like Ashley when I said it.
Rio Rancho. So you in your late 20s and you've been talking to this man in his mid 40s. So let's give him 45. Let's go 45.
Yeah.
Let's give her 28.
Okay.
28, 45. That's fair.
That's still.
Yes.
Okay, but this is I'm gonna jump to the bottom of this letter, and this is what kind of fucked me up. Not the bottom, the second sentence of this letter. We have known each other for over 10 years. So if you known him for 10 years, that puts him at 35. You at 18.
That.
I'm not judging, not whatever, calling the thing a thing. I'm just saying, in your cousin Jerry's personal opinion, that's a little nasty. That's a little predatory. Now, had you told me that you met him when you was 28, and that's a little different. But y'all have known each other over 10 years, and over is putting you at 17, 16.
She did say that church would
He
go
used to pick
crazy.
you up from school.
Yeah.
It was something going. I don't know.
She said church is how they conglomerated.
He was a deacon. That's a. I don't know. Am I reading it wrong, Vanessa? Because you read it.
I'm trying to find a church in here.
At the end, she said, "I think our friends, family, and church would probably die if we got together," which means that they probably know each other from church,
from their friends, family, and church. All know. So
you think it means die in a good way?
No, like die in a bad way.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah,
like die, like I'm not dying.
See,
for you
I didn't even
to
think
get
about the
with
age. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just throwing that in there. So that probably ain't got shit to do with your question. I'm just questioning.
It's irrelevant now.
His character.
Yeah, it's irrelevant now, though.
Yeah, I'm just questioning his character, because if you was 17 and he has kids in his early 20s, he had to have like some 13-year-olds.
No, I think.
If she was 18,
it's saying that the kids are in their early 20s now.
Right? No, I'm saying, but 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, I think it's strange. Like my parents are about to be 50 this year. I'm 28.
Right.
No.
Yeah, if they had kids together, literally his grandkids are gonna be the same age as whatever kids that he's planning on having now. It's like little kids telling, "No, I'm your uncle."
So now all this shit about like all this shit about he's amazing and treats you as a queen and fuck, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
It don't matter
about none of that shit. He wants to move. He wants you to move back so he can take care of you.
He could probably take care of some shit now.
He could, but shouldn't you be figuring out life on your own? At 28, I'm
detached from him. She probably has like one or two, maybe three
friends. Bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he took up all this time.
And he said he wants to be her last. I think that was weird.
About they met at 18. If you digmatized at 18, you ain't
been fucking since they was 18.
Too much waters. Since she was. Oh yeah, she been on the main line.
And then this is what she said that she here we go. Only his son know that y'all fucking. Now either the son caught y'all, or the son is in his early 20s and he tried to holler at you. And the daddy put a stop. Hold on, son.
Chill.
Yeah. That's me right there. To go take the trash out.
Or the daddy was like, you know that Donna that be coming over here? Yeah, son.
Honestly, that's probably right.
Yeah,
let me tell you how you be playing these ones. Well, what about Miss Lisa? I'm finna get to that one.
Let me tell you about Donna though.
Well, you're not a Donna because you only 28. You a
Let me tell you about Leslie. Leslie, 28.
Leslie's and Donna's is his age.
Okay. Let me tell you about Danica.
There it is.
Danica. She 28. I be putting that thing on the son. Got this young woman sprung, boy. Let me show you how to do it.
Watch she call me before we get out the car. And then watch her call for real.
Hey, James. Hey, Donna. This is Danica right here. This is Danica. Put it on speaker. What's going on? He got a Bluetooth phone.
Nah, he dropped it right there. Lay back.
But then you try to make it for I'm an old soul, so I don't like little kids games. That ain't got shit to do with shit. He tells me constantly that he loves me. And the ball's in my court. They just answered my question. He gave you an ultimatum. It's on you. Whatever you want to do. Men don't mean that shit. Cause you in a whole nother state. That shit sound good. You move your ass back to goddamn Texas, shit gonna change. It's on you. The ball in your court.
Yeah.
Get the ball in your court because the court is in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. The ball is in your court because the court it's an away game, bitch.
That's hilarious.
He spoils me and wants to be my last. Bobby
Selfish.
just said that. That's very selfish. That's very just old man shit. He know that Viagra gonna be coming in a couple of months.
That's another way of saying it. I don't want nobody else
shit.
to
To have you.
That's
Yeah.
literally saying
I
I don't
ain't
want
finna lock
nobody
you
else
down
to.
though. Just chill on that.
That's a good point, Bobby. Cousins, what should I do? Should I continue? Fuck that. This is what got me. This is what gave me my answer to you. My family likes him as a person. Your family don't know that y'all fucking. Because the only person that know that y'all fucking is his 22-year-old son who thought you was fine as fuck too. But the daddy had to let him know, hey boy, I'm putting this rod in him. Your family likes him as a person, but I don't think our friends, family, and church would probably die if we got together. You gonna send a whole lot of people to a lot of shock, especially if they watch this podcast and they know Rio Rancho that you there, and they know that he's a friend in his 40s, and they know you.
There's so many Rio Rancho listeners.
Yeah, I was going to say this is very rare. So I will say to you, that's if you want to have kids, that's selfish to his other kids because I'll be different. If I'm 24 years old, my little brother 6 months.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
You look
All fair.
okay. And then if you want to trap this man, nothing that you should do the Bridgerton.
What is that?
The Duke of Hastings, when she got on top of the Duke of Hastings, she flipped his ass and she rolled. So I'm not saying that you should do that. What I'm saying is old men be stroking, but some young people probably be stroking too. And I thoroughly encourage you. I encourage you to I think Vanessa said it and Bobby said it. Y'all probably just have fun with this, but this ain't it.
Yeah. This is not where she gonna end up. It's not where she gonna end up at. I will say, if y'all do break up, I never been to New Mexico, but
Bobby.
What? I mean, I don't know. I just want to see what it's like. You know, like she out here. What?
New Mexico.
Maybe she hasn't had the right young man. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is.
Put it in my chest.
Saying that she don't like young people. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. I think when people like that,
don't nobody want no older woman wants a younger man. Well, I don't. I think
Now
you.
You're
No.
wrong.
I think you.
Give it to me.
When I say older, I mean to a certain point, and then once you get them old, nobody get mad at me. The older women, like maybe like late 30s, 40s, then yes, they might
really
enjoy a younger
that's
man.
interesting.
But like somebody for myself, I'm in my late 20s. I wouldn't want a man in the younger 20s.
Why?
Because I don't think that you're going to, not you, but I don't think they're going to deliver what I'm looking for.
Wow.
I think they're gonna give like the same type of mouth, and I think they're going to, like, if they don't accomplish the mission, then it's just like, oh, okay, well, fuck it.
I think you couldn't be more wrong. Because
there's certain and you don't seem like that type of guy. There's going back to the earlier conversation where you seem like maybe because there are types of guys who like give the mouth and it's like, or in sex, and it's like, okay, well, if you get it or if you're satisfied, cool. If not, also cool.
Yeah.
And then there are other guys who are like, no, this is fucking happening.
Yeah, right now.
figure it out. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, but it's happening. So I think that a lot of younger guys, I don't know. I feel like I've seen all those tricks.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of the women who I'm more successful with right now, 29, 30, 31.
You fucking 31-year-olds, Bobby?
That's the oldest. That's the oldest that I've been with right now at my age. You know.
Do they know your true age? Do you lie about your age?
I do not lie about my. I told you, I'm very honest, man. I'm not. I put like when you meet me for if I'm like I'm myself the first time. You know what I mean? That's something I pride myself on. You know. But yeah, that was my experience. Maybe
This
she just
don't
had a different
matter,
thing.
but are a little bit of both?
I don't even know what this was. What?
Black, white,
Are
or
they
mixed?
Got it.
ambiguous?
Ambiguous. Yeah, that's good.
All kinds of women, bro. All kinds of women, man. Like the first 30-year-old that I got with was black, but the most recent, the one who's 31, she was white.
What's her profession?
Worked at which one? The first
Either.
one? The last one worked at a coffee shop. The white girl who's 31.
Cool.
She worked at this coffee.
What about the black one?
The black lady, she was, what did she do? She worked at Shands.
I was finna say a principal or some shit.
Yeah.
She worked at the hospital, Shands.
And she put you at a comedy show. She knew that you was a comedian.
Yeah, I'm actually really attractive on stage.
Oh,
and
Bobby,
very funny.
you were so funny. How'd it go? How'd that go?
Do you
Bobby.
fuck them after the show, or is it like sometime in between?
So we don't got to say them. This doesn't happen all the time.
Those.
The one, it was after the show. After the show, she invited me over to her place. She poured me, a little wine, a little white wine.
She drugged you.
This one?
What?
The black
this
one or the
one?
white one?
Oh, the white one. The most recent one. She invited me to her place, poured me a little drink. We got to just talking, chatting on the couch.
Is this one of the people that you gave them out to? She gave them out to, but no whoop happened?
No. So older women, they don't get. They all the way with it. They
true.
360. The other ones was in my younger
They eat your
years.
butt?
You said what?
No, I'm not there yet. I'm not that old yet.
What'd you say?
If they eat my butt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that old yet. I be seeing y'all older men talk about that and the scoop
that
move.
up and start at eat my butt.
Listen.
So you had a groupie.
I wish. I'm gonna wait till I get married before I do that though. I'm gonna try it when I'm married.
You had a groupie.
I wish I had a groupie.
No, she was bitchy after the show.
That counts as a group. I feel like groupies have to follow
Not
you.
fucking count as
Groupies have to
I've never
follow
done
you
that,
to the
but
next.
I'm just saying.
That's like, oh my God, he's funny. I'm gonna stay after the show.
That's them rewarding me for my good service on stage. That's not
Groupie is
groupie.
like, fuck me.
Okay.
And they follow. They go to the tour bus. They see you in the next city. You know.
Yeah, that's groupie.
Okay. I get
Not
it.
people that's at the coffee shop like, oh, he was kind of funny, and I want to see what he's about.
And she came to you after the show like, hey, it's fucking funny, want to suck your cock.
So, yo,
She's white. She's white. She's white. That's what white women say.
What?
That's white shit.
Yo, that caught me so off guard.
Did she say that?
That caught me so
Jerry,
off
Did she say
guard.
it?
Come on.
Did she say it?
Yes, Jerry.
She did not say that.
I'm just fucking around.
That's what shit white women would say though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some
Fucking
of them
funny.
do.
Do they say that?
Some of them say the C word. Some of them go with but then you just gotta say, hey, we don't really talk like that. Make
Do
it.
you
gotta
say
make
that?
it sexier. Do I say what?
Hey, we don't really talk like that. I don't know.
When I'm with a
just
girl,
curious.
I definitely tell them what kind of words to use when talking to me during intimate activities.
Hey, don't say cock, baby. Say.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, you got that thing, be all like, but nah.
I feel that cock. No, you feel this dick.
Yeah.
You feel this dick. Put that cock inside. Not that cock. That
Ain't no
dick.
cock now. Y'all funny as hell, man.
I don't know how the fuck we got here.
We're moving on though. Goddamn.
Leave him.
Leave him, bitch.
Leave him.
Goddamn.
If you ain't learn nothing else from this segment, get your ass out of there.
It's giving weirdo, Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, besties. Y'all are like my best friends in my head. I be singing along with y'all and everything. Y'all about to level up and I feel it. So on to my problems. My fiance and I are both 28 years old. I recently lost my son during birth. It was the hardest thing I've ever experienced. But we are taking every day one step at a time. A good friend of mine who is 26 was also pregnant around the same time as me, and she had a daughter. When her daughter was born, she sent me a picture simply saying, she's here. I congratulated her, of course, even though I was in my feelings. I asked her what's the name. She told me she hadn't decided yet. After a couple of weeks or so, a mutual friend of ours called me saying she stole my baby's name and she posted it on IG. I had to see it for myself. She really knocked off my son's name, which is Jacoby Legend. It's a combination of my fiance and I's name, Deja and Jacoby. She named her daughter Jakari Legacy. Like, what the fuck? Everyone knew my son's name from the moment I told people I was pregnant. When I called to confront her about it, she said she was trying to honor my son. It was giving weirdo vibes. Like, how do you just take it upon yourself without asking if you can use my child's name, whether he is here or in heaven? I was even more pissed because she didn't even want to be pregnant. She cried and everything. When it came to me, I always wanted to be a mom, and I was prepared for my pregnancy. I'm so emotional lately. Am I petty and wrong for cursing her the fuck out and blocking her on everything? Y'all tell me what to do. I used to look at her like a little sister. Now I'm giving this bitch the side eye like, how dare you? Was she being sneaky as fuck? Sign, you stole my baby's name. Cousin, I love you. I'm hugging you right now. Okay, I wish you feel it and receive it. Okay. I think that she knew what she was doing a little bit. I don't think that she realized, did they put the age in here? 28. I don't think that she realized the blowback that was coming from it. I think you inspired her. I think, you know, not to equate this to your child, but like creatives, for example, somebody might put something out and then you might see something and be like inspired from a little piece of it and take that small piece of it and roll off and make your own thing, and now you have your own thing. And I think maybe something similar happened here. You put a name out, she heard the name, she loved the name, it's a beautiful name, and she took a piece of it and rolled with it and made her own thing. Do I think it's okay for you? Definitely, absolutely not. But I don't think she did it to hurt you. I think that you're still hurt, which is okay. Be fucking mad, cuss that bitch out, block her, all that. I think you have the right to do that right now. But I think eventually, maybe come around. I don't, maybe not apologize. I ain't telling you to apologize, but maybe hit her with, like, we could be cool again. I'm over it. If you can get over it, because I don't, like I say, I don't think she did it to be nasty or malicious. I think you truly maybe just inspired somebody and she took a little piece of it and took it and ran with it. And I'm sorry that you're feeling the way you're feeling, and I love you. And Bobby.
I don't think that this friend was being sneaky, man. What?
None.
What? My bad.
No, it's fine.
I don't think the friend was being sneaky. It says that y'all were pregnant at the same time, man. Like, I think maybe it was like maybe you, like, it sounds like she had the name already before, you know, it was supposed to be like time to deliver or whatever. And if this was her good friend and they were pregnant together, I'm assuming she shared it with her friend. You know what I mean? If they close like that, you're all right, you having a little boy, I'm having a girl, we best friends, we besties, you know, these kids gonna grow up together type shit like that. I think maybe that was more of her mindset at the time. You know what I mean?
Jacoby Legend and the friend was Jakari Legacy.
Yeah,
and she wanted to surprise her with it, maybe.
Yeah, I think that could be it. I definitely don't think that it was a sneaky intent. I think who was sneaky was whatever fucking friend called you talking about, hey, she stole your baby's name, blah blah blah, because that is the friend who planted it as a negative thing in your mind already.
Probably planted another friend for head, like, oh yeah, girl, you should try da 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 da.
Yeah, like, but that's probably just
she probably already knew the name. Like, go ahead. I want some of you know, because she already knew the name that was gonna be Jakari.
Yeah,
Legacy.
Yeah, like you know, you can't predict. Obviously, it's tragic what happened, by the way. But you know what I mean. But I don't know. I think whatever friend was the one who called saying, girl, go check her Instagram, blah, blah, blah. That was the sneaky part of it, because now you're just looking at it as a completely disrespectful, sneaky way. You know what I mean? Not as like oh, damn, you know, this was kind of where we were in our lives. This was our thought process at the time. We could have had our kids going to grow old together type thing. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm the same age as some of my mom's friends' kids.
I need you to get your inhaler.
Oh, you hear me wheezing?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. My bad. Let me... honestly, it's
Vanessa,
in the
you ain't hear?
I got it. I got it
You
right
hear
here.
that?
Well,
I heard
guess
it 2
now
times,
that
and I
you
was
just
like-
pointed it out over time, I guess I have been hearing.
I heard it the
and that's
first
okay.
time. Yeah, no, that's
it's part of
fine.
showbiz.
Yeah.
No, I just because he's excited, and I just wanted him to make sure that he's okay.
He gonna put it back out.
Yeah, but...
He got the red one. That's the elite.
you know, they change up a little bit. Sometimes they hit me with it. But yeah, man, I don't think she was being sneaky. I do, and this is gonna be tough, man. I think blocking her and all that was very excessive. I think you need to block the friend who called you and see how they told you about it. But you know, this is a friend who you shared a moment with. Y'all pregnant together, you know what I mean? Blocking this person and all that. I feel like that might be the person who you can talk to about really how honest and open this situation went. You know what I mean? Who knows if the other friend was pregnant before? The other friend probably ain't got no kids and shit like that. I don't know. That's what I had to say. Just cut the other friend off. Talk to this lady.
That's an interesting point. I ain't see that POV, but that's a great POV. I didn't look at it like that. Vanessa, I think that you were 1,000% right, and Bobby, you opened my mind up to it. It's giving weirdo. It's giving.
Yeah.
Very much so weirdo. Very much so. First of all seriousness, condolences to you and your fiance for your loss. The closest I got to experiencing that, my oldest sister had a stillborn. It would have been my first niece. She had a stillborn, and you still got to give the full birth in, like they just like snatch a bit, like you still got to go through the labor pains and push and all that stuff. So they put me in grief counseling in school. I was in second grade at the time. This is my niece Kimani. So like I was like, I guess when you're in second grade, like it's like, I'm gonna become an uncle. It's like a big thing. So my teacher, Mrs. Walters, she was making like, okay guys, count down to Jerry becoming an uncle. Da, da, da. So like, it was like a big thing. And then when my sister had a baby, it was a stillborn. So I don't think my daddy knew, but he was like, yeah, take this picture of your niece to the school. He put it in like a little Walmart bag and tied it up because I was gonna come back from that weekend as an uncle. Mm-hmm. So when I came to class, I was still like, Jerry's an uncle. I was like, yeah, but she was a stillborn. I opened the bag up and I pulled the picture out. Next thing you know, I'm a grief counselor. They had me down at the office.
Goddamn,
I said, what the fuck going on? But now looking back at
it, so crazy. But in 2022, it's still shit happening with pregnancies. Like women are not making it out of, but we're not taking it there. But there's
there's so many things around, like how my sister like did her water break while she was in the tub, or what could have caused, whatever the case may be. But I've experienced this not from a parent perspective, but from an uncle perspective, where this is my first niece, and that damn song by Destiny's Child, Emotion, still fucks me up to this day.
It's over and done.
But the heartache lives on inside. And who are the one you're clinging to instead of me tonight? Anywhere where you are,
now that I need you,
tears on my pillow.
Wherever you go. Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. But that song still put me up, because that song just had me. That one and Brian McKnight sung. 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. Whenever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1.
To the left of sun, I see the rising of the sun.
I feel like a little child whose
life is just begun.
Singing that song.
Come on, man.
Okay, But
I know you was gonna catch
I know he's gonna go with it. But I would say to you, find music in your heart, in your sorrow, because music definitely helps. So hopefully you said that you sang along with us. Hopefully you just sung along with us and then found some happiness and a smile in that. However, I think to Bobby's point, and Vanessa's point, I think that maybe the friend was trying to, and it's okay to be angry. We did a whole segment called "What's Bothering You" before this, and that's bothering you. It's clearly bothering you, and that's okay. Blow that bitch out. There you go. It's close. You gotta blow that shit out. You said blow that bitch out. Shit I heard. Okay. It's okay. You better blow that shit out. You gotta. Don't let it just sit in you. Life can be a big tote, so push that shit out sometimes. And this is you writing us this letter, is you pushing it out, and that's fine. I'm here with that. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. You going through postpartum, even though you ain't different, but I'm fine with that. I don't have no advice to you other than if this young lady was your friend. I think Bobby had a great who said it, like maybe trying to honor our kids gonna grow up together. Jakari.
Yeah, because I've that's how my family is. My mom had kids around the same time that some of her friends did, and that's kind of just how we, some of the name is bounced back, and not mine, but everyone.
Bobby and Bajino. You know what I mean? So I don't think that she was trying she wasn't being spiteful or being a weirdo. Like if she's your little sister, she saw you as a big sister. So maybe she was stuck on the name. Like after, I'm a surprise. I'm gonna name my daughter Jakari Legacy, and she has Jacoby legend, and they can be they prom together and that.
Give her the benefit of the doubt.
Take your time, grieve, do all you gotta do, but eventually unblock her and mend that friendship, because there ain't nothing wrong. And you could have been a godmama. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe she ain't got one yet. And this is gonna take some time because you're dealing with a lot. But I will say, I don't think that she was being petty or just trying to be spiteful to you.
True.
I'm with you.
Yeah. We love you though, and to you and your fiance, man, we send our deepest condolences and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So Nessa!
That was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. If you would like to write into the Dignified Delinquents, go to jtgentertainment.com, look for the Dignified Delinquents, then Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, and let us know what's going on.
Nessa! You know what's up next, man?
Oh, I do.
What's up?
I do.
What is it?
5.
Right, like
4, 3, 2, 1.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yo, it's your boy Jared the Great, and this week, man, my top 5 is a little bit different. I'm a little unorthodox, and I just thought that it was necessary because we're going into summer. And what I think, Bobby, is that people are looking for their mates. So this week, I wanted to do the top 5 men that women should avoid.
This says it the opposite way on the paper.
Oh, yeah. No, I fucked that.
I thought we were shitting on women today, man.
No. I had to flip back.
I'm with you. Which one?
You was in alliance. Like,
I was rolling on the paper. Which one are we doing?
We are doing the top 5 men that women should avoid. Right, so Vanessa, if I'm wrong in any of this, you correct me. But if I'm right, and then you got some more, throw them on there. All right. So number 1, women should avoid any man who drives a Hellcat, Toyota Camry, Jeep Renegade, or SUV, and he ain't got no kids. You should avoid all of them.
Or Scat Pack.
Number 2, women should avoid any man who works as a barber, in the medical field, as a teacher, in the military, or as a cook, because they all cheat. They be cheating.
You said call center?
Call center is a good one. That's a good one. Bobby, what else should I throw in there?
I was about to say, I don't think that they be cheating like that.
Nah, they be cheating.
Really?
Them teachers, them cooks, the military men, the barbers,
them motherfucking merchant marines.
Merchant marines, seamen, merchant seamen, yeah. They put a whole lot of semen around this country.
Yeah. That's good. That was good. You got to give yourself a bob or something. That was nice. That was good. That just got me. That got me.
Number 3, women should avoid any man named Travis, Xavier, Jalen, Tariq, or if they go by initials like CJ, TJ, PJ, or JT.
Very true. I had a Travis fuck me over, and I have a friend that got fucked over by a CJ.
TJ, PJ, or JT.
Yeah.
All them names, if their name is that, avoid them. Number 4, women should avoid any man who was bald in the middle but still wears a do-rag. Like, what you doing? Bobby?
Yo, I got some friends who got a bald spot in the middle.
Right
and
in the
that nigga
middle.
still be putting do-rags. I never thought about it until today.
Nigga ain't shit. Number 5, women should avoid any man who still has his high school football highlight pinned at the top of his profile.
Oh my
God. Come on now. Come on.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You should. You know, back in the day, I was
Even
a
at
goat.
this point, your college one? Okay, dog.
At our age,
You played in college, cool.
Yeah, that's
Keep it.
That's true. Number 6, this is my last one. I know it's the top 5, but this is my number 6. Women should avoid any man who texts any of the following phrases: "Good morning, my queen," "Grand Rising," or "Happy Born Day."
So basically, anybody in the hotel community is what you're trying to avoid.
Anybody in that community,
Yes.
just avoid. And did I miss anything?
Good morning, queen. Somebody with no car, period.
Yo, that's a good
All right,
one.
no,
Yeah.
that's too far. That's too far. You can't cut off people with no car.
You got
Pick me up. Just pick me up.
Somebody pick your shit up. Uber
Come on,
yourself. Uber or lift it.
Just pick me up.
Any man who ain't got no confidence on his bed,
Men that are that
he got sheets. Just
him
bed
and
full
his
of
mama
sheets.
too tight.
Too tight.
Him and his mama is too tight.
Nah, that's my girl. You gotta go.
Yeah, and okay. Don't talk to niggas like Bob. Cause no, I think them my
There's
ones.
no top two, no car. Mama too tight.
Yeah.
Bobby, is there any something that you've seen that men that you do or men do that's like, all right, this is.
I think women should avoid the where the hoes at, man. You know, like you
Or
can always
I love
tell.
Future Man.
You can always. All right, no,
That's
you're not
it.
gonna do
I give
that.
that.
No. Shout out my dog Hendrix. I can't let you get that off.
Shout out to all the niggas who been taking pictures in the backseat of their car. Like, nigga, get your
You know who the
grown
ones
ass-
is though.
Who?
Your people.
I've been seeing.
They love it.
I've been skipping past all that shit. Come on now, don't you doing the good frat wrong with this shit?
But
shout out to all the men who trying to figure it out. But women, if you run across any of these men that I described, or Vanessa or Bobby, please avoid them. That's my top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Nessa!
yeah.
Before we go, dog, we gotta ask you, what do women want to know this week? What's on your mind this week? You got 2 men this week, so what you
No,
want to know?
and I've been trying to get to this question. Women want to know, what does it mean if my significant other will not take pictures and or post pictures with me?
Bobby!
I'm going first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll paint a whole hypothetical situation for
Go
you.
ahead.
Y'all live together. Y'all been together for 3 years.
This is no hypothetical. This is like real life.
For real, you got get it off your chest.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all not too heavy on social media, but y'all on there a little bit. But dog is just not with the picture taking, and it's definitely he's not against the picture posting as much as he is the picture taking.
Y'all took a lot of
Like
damn
if we
pictures.
can take one, and how many you seen?
Not a one.
It's been one.
Jacksonville. Yeah, that's November.
So we'll take them, and we'll only. God damn it. Okay.
Go ahead.
So my boyfriend,
We here now.
he doesn't like to take pictures. Now, if we take a picture and it's a good picture and I throw it up, there's no problem. He doesn't like fuss with it or anything like that. But it's the picture taking act itself that he just doesn't really care for. The only pictures that we take at this point, because I don't want to make a thing about it, I don't want to fuss about it. The only pictures that we take together are like if we have a live show, we'll get a picture together. If we're at an event or wedding, we'll take a picture together. But like, look, babe. I'm not even that type of girl for real.
Yeah.
So I mean that helps.
I don't even like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like
either.
it? Okay, so that's my scenario. And I'm gonna be quiet now.
What you saying? Women want to know why.
Women want to know, what does it mean?
I mean, shit.
If my guy doesn't like to take pictures with me.
Yeah. I think that's a thing that women do. Sometimes it's not about you. Like maybe the nigga just don't like being on camera. Like I know people who, like, I film, I vlog whenever I'm doing something or whatever. I get people in the back be ducking and shit. Like, yo, nigga, you're not even in here anyway. You know what I mean? I have a different perspective on that, just because this was, when you asked me what was bothering me earlier, this was also bothering me. I actually don't like when women post pictures with their boyfriends. So I think it's disrespectful. We didn't come here to see that, nigga. This is Instagram, okay? We came here for your profile. But yeah, I don't think it means anything like bad to her, you know what I mean? There's a lot of men who just don't, that's not who they are. It's not who they be.
And it's your true answer, not a biased answer because I'm sitting here. But like, even if I was a man asking this question.
If like asking me why I don't want to post a girl.
Right.
Like that's like dead ass how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like I brought it up when we talked about the kind of woman that I want when I was on the show the first time, man. Like, I don't really want a girl who's all camera, flicky, post. Like, you know, that's not really the kind of lifestyle that I would want. But, you know, you might throw a couple pictures here and there, but if you every day with it, like y'all snapping, I'm like, nah, get the fuck out of my face.
So there's nothing to be concerned about.
I wouldn't be concerned about it personally, but I mean,
and he's not social media heavy. He doesn't post much.
Yeah. Well,
now, if he was a guy that posted all the time, then I would definitely be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But
if he already not like that, then you expecting something. You be expecting somebody to step out of who they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you probably got with him. Oh, he don't be posting the gray sweatpants on Instagram and shit. Like, that's probably why you got it. You know,
his locks is this short in his profile picture, and I love it. I be like, keep the shit
How long they are now?
Shit, long past his shoulders.
I will say, because I think Bobby did a great answer. I could concur. And I get in front of the camera for this kind of shit. Like, for the media, for the entertainment shit, but like on a regular Tuesday, I ain't finna. What up, y'all? I ain't finna take no selfies. That's not me. So my wife, she be like, "Let's take a picture." I'm like, "Baby, let the goddamn crab cake get to the table first, please." Like, maybe I'll feel better after the crab cake. so I'm that's not me. And then, like, I post strategically. Like, I post strategic posts on. This is where I'm at, the comedy show. This is a podcast clip. This is like, you know what you come to my page to get. You ain't come to my page to get, how's Jeffrey really feeling? What's going on in his life? Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna get that from my life. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck to care too much about you caring about my shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So that's me, and I think that your situation, the hypothetical could be that he probably doesn't care too much about people being in his person. So, like, he know what y'all got going on. He know how he feel about you. He know how you should know that and reciprocate it. So he gotta put it out there to the world, because that's a y'all thing. So that's a us thing. And every now and then my wife was like, "Come on, let's take a picture, smile." And I'll pose for her Snapchat or her Instagram story picture. But
I might put you on my story. You know, I might put you on my Instagram, Snapchat story, close friends type thing. Like, but as far as posting on the page, you know, I don't know where you're gonna be next week. I don't know.
I don't think that's the boat. And I mean, those every once in a blue moons, he'll throw them up too. But I will say, like, our stuff, he posts our stuff. He posts the Dignified Delinquent stuff. He posts, you know, other little small business stuff. But he's not a selfie taker himself,
because he's business forward.
I know that there's some other girls or women out there who are like, "What the fuck? Why you won't post pictures of me?"
I think you said it. If your man is, you said this. If your man is an Instagram, social media heavy kind of person,
so take this advice right here.
Every day he on social media. Every day he live. He going. You know, this is I had this for lunch, breakfast. This is me at the gym. If he's doing that and he not posting you, he don't want them other bitches to see that he got some serious shit going on.
I think I know one dude that I follow who posts like his breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then also his boo. But most dudes
just the food.
and they're not married, are they?
No, they're not married.
Because they don't want them other hoes, not hoes, I'm not calling y'all hoes, I don't know you individually. He don't want them other women to know that, you know, it's like, you can get me for a chance. He don't want them to know that. Like, nigga, every post I'm in, nigga, I smile like this.
Oh, you do?
You know what I mean? So like you can't assume. I thought that he was no bitch. You see this?
Yeah.
I smile, nigga. I'm like this, but my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's no way that you can say like, oh well, he was trying. No, like my rank is front forward.
Yeah.
It's just that I do entertainment shit, and this is this.
On the flip side of that, though, I've never been posted. Like I've never posted a relationship on I haven't been in a relationship like that where we post each other. None of that. So I actually have no experience in that, man. But I don't think I would get upset if a girl didn't post me. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like it don't bother me. I'm gonna do. We got what we got going on.
Absolutely. Hey, before we go, y'all, can I just do this one? I want to do this for my wife. Now she don't know that I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do it. My wife wrote a children's book. Now, I'm not sure if it's gonna be in the link or not. Just check for yourself. She's going through the process of getting it. She got an ISBN. Is that what it's called? The book link.
Whatever you say.
Whatever it's called. She wrote it, and I ain't gonna lie to you because I am a tough critic. I am tough on people who I see potential in. Like Vanessa, you send me your blog. I will read it and I'll send you a page of critiques. I've done it before. Because I like move that to that, da. Bobby, I just send you some shit. So my wife has done stuff in the past. Like I was like, okay, that ain't really your passion. They ain't really that great. They ain't really, you don't really care about that. You just doing it to do it. This book that she wrote, in my opinion, has the potential to be the next Dr. Seuss, the next who was in the middle school? McDuff,
Junie Bloom.
Junie Bloom. Who did you read in middle school?
Scholastic Book Fair. I don't.
Well, that's the fair.
What the fuck is this? You weren't doing this in school?
No, you was swimming to the chapters and shit. I think that my wife
Harry
has
Potter. Okay.
Like she has the potential to take this character. I'm not gonna say what the character is. I don't think she's ready to announce it yet. But she has the potential to take what she's created and who she started with and grow it to be exponential. So I'm extremely proud of my wife for that. If you check the link and the link is down there to purchase the book, please support her in this book. It's called Bria.
For you and for Veronica right now.
It's called Bria, the Community Builder. My wife has a philanthropy background, so it talks about how to like give back in your community as a young person. So
it's a very nice.
Yeah.
Nice ass book.
Yeah, and
very well put together. The illustrations are awesome.
I love that.
It's a good book.
Yeah, and she not gonna get on mic and say it, so I got to say it for her.
I think that's very. Congratulations to you, by the way. I think that's.
I'm
very
inspired
cool.
as fuck. I done started writing 2 or 3 different ones.
There you go. Yeah. Because we inspire each other to be great. That's the whole thing. So I want to tell you that I love you and I appreciate you because I know I ain't said it publicly on the show yet, and I know that I'll be giving you a hard time because I'll be like, well, go back, rewrite,
and I had attitude today,
and rewrite. You should be getting mad at it. This is it. I said this is not it. This is not done. Like, okay, that's a good line. But rewrite that one, and she be getting frustrated. I'm like, no. This is only gonna help the process.
Yeah,
just gonna be great. Just. Man, the picture looks slanted. Go fix it.
The pictures look good as fuck. That really like took me. I was like, oh shit.
My name is Bria by way of introduction, and I live in a community that's under construction. That's the first 2 pages.
Yo, that's hard. That's hard.
We are the Dignified Lucas, man. Bobby Brown, what can they follow you at, man, on social media?
You guys can follow me anywhere. YouTube and Instagram and TikTok is what I promote, mostly in that order. Maybe Bobby Comedy. I do a podcast called the Writer's Block Podcast. So I also work with the Comedy Zone, the professional club here in Jax. Y'all might be able to see the hat that I'm wearing, man. So I get to interview some of the headliners and the openers and features who come through town, as well as build my own name on that stage here in Jacksonville. So Bobby Brown Jr. is my name. Maybe Bobby on all my social media. Y'all will get to know me someday. I'll explain why that's the name. But I appreciate y'all having me, man. Yeah, check me out. Check my stuff out.
Thank you for coming through, man. Nessa!
Yo,
what can they follow you on social media?
Real quick, just suggestion. You might want to put like social media at and then say maybe Bobby Brown, because once you just started with maybe Bobby Brown, I was like,
got it.
What do you mean?
It's at maybe Bobby.
But that's your suggestion.
That's a good one, though.
I'm Nessa. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at its_NessaNess, Facebook NessaNess, and go ahead and subscribe to us right now, y'all.
Hey, it's your boy Jerry the Great. Man, be sure to go get your tickets to see me in Orlando and Jacksonville, May 27th and 29th. I'm with that guy, Clint Coley. I appreciate everybody that brought the tickets to come see Clint and me. More so Clint, but a little bit of me. On the 27th and 29th in Jacksonville and Orlando. We are the Dignified Delinquents. Follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry, THA Great. And guess what, Nessa? You won't believe it, but we out.